halfway there. Fuck, we're halfway there.
PizzaFellas podcast right here, the hottest in the world.
It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass. Light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.
PizzaFellas podcast right here, the hottest in the world. I was fire.
Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 61, PizzaFellas podcast, episode 61. Remember, go on Spotify, YouTube, subscribe to our pages.
It's free.
It's free. And we're having a lot of reels come out right now, a lot of stuff coming up since we're up to date with our videos getting out. You'll see a lot more stuff going out. Before we start, real quick, shout out to my son and the Avengers right here. The Avengers 8U football travel flag team. This past weekend, they won the Eagles NFL Regional.
Wow.
And they're going to be representing the Philadelphia Eagles in Canton, Ohio at the Hall of Fame before the preseason.
Are you serious? In Canton, Ohio?
So
oh, my God.
They scored 145 points and gave up 7. They were just on Good Morning Football today on NFL Network. They gave them a shout-out because they set a record of point differentials in all of travel flag football.
That's
so again,
freaking incredible.
That's why I'm wearing the sweatshirt. Shout out to them. I mean, for being 8 years old, that's a pretty great, outstanding accomplishment.
Amazing.
So again, the Avengers 8U, they will be representing the Philadelphia Eagles in Canton, Ohio in July.
Nice.
That's
So good
awesome.
for them. Cheers
That's
to that.
awesome.
How old did they sound?
Cheers.
8U division.
Salute.
So 8, cheers.
Salute.
All right, and now episode 61. Officially, our beer sponsor is Peroni, and we'll go through the rest of our
Here we
sponsors.
go. So, shout out to our good man, Enter.net, all your social media website design here in the Lehigh Valley, in the Mediterranean regions in Hong Kong. So, shout out to Juice.
He probably does.
He probably does.
I swear to God, I would say he fucking does.
So, Nick's,
He has a couple over there.
our other good man, Nick's Pizza in Bethlehem. Nick's Restaurant and Pizza. Shout out to Maria and Nick Bozakis. I saw you yesterday, Nick. Shout out to you. Franco's Pizza.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. to him
Happy
and his
Thanksgiving.
family.
Franco's Pizza, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Rosa and Filippo Belia, shout out to you. Thank you again for the
Happy
phenomenal
Thanksgiving to
sponsorship.
them.
Steve Seidel Insurance. He's not in the house yet, but he will be here soon. All
to
your
Steve.
insurance, personal insurance needs, everything for, your Medicare, Medicaid, and all that good shit. 570-446-8023 for that. Master Supply. Shout out to Dave Sweeney. He had his operation today on his foot.
He did. He did. Let's pray for Dave and make sure his operation goes good because
Yeah, I
he's been
can't
going
take
through
another.
hell.
I can't take another month of him limping.
Yeah, right?
No, I need Dave back to be Dave. I swear to God.
So thank
He's
you
a
for
mammoth.
thank you for the sponsorship, Kevin and Barb Master. Thank you again for Master Supply right here in Emmaus. Banco Beverage, our good man Jim Glassick, Tony Gallo, and Joe Marino. Coincidentally, I spoke to Joe Marino today. He was actually filming at Yingling with Dick Yingling.
No, they were filming at Banco.
Oh, at Banco it was?
Yeah, they filmed at Banco with Dick Ling.
Yeah, so he called me today. So we're going to be doing a Peroni commercial. We're going to do 3 Peroni commercials in the upcoming weeks at Bruno Scipione's, at Nick's Pizza, and at Caddy Corner, believe it or not. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, so we're doing that.
Nice.
Me and Mr. Joe Marino, and Ryan's coming too. So shout out to Ryan. I'm letting you know now, so you're coming. End of story. Restaurant store, our good man Nick, that's sitting right there. All your equipment, your corn, your flour, all that good shit there in Bethlehem. Shout out to them.
Still there, fresh.
Hey, listen,
Corn
still
is
there.
there.
Shout out to Anna Capri Foods, Jerry Gospel, Trish Gospel, and Lou Gospel. Shout out to Lou. He just had a little baby. So shout out
God
to
bless
you.
her.
Congrats.
And Nick Baccarello, I'm going to see you Friday with my big fat fucking check. U.S. Pizza Team. Shout out to you. Thank you again for the sponsorship. Gemma Olive Oil, our domestic California olive oil. That's going to be coming out very, very soon. There was a little bit of delay on the packaging and all that, but we should have that in about 10, 12 days. Again, Peroni beer. If you guys don't have that in your restaurant, Orchid Steakhouse, you should. But I'm pretty sure you do. We do. There you go. Shout out to them. Big shout out to them. Tran Dental. Shout out to Mr. Tran.
He's coming.
He'll be here soon.
No, he'll be here. If
Yeah, he's fixing some hockey player's
some
teeth
guy's
right now.
teeth.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. That fucking food we had on Sunday at his house.
That was unbelievable.
Oh, for the Eagles-Ravens game, Bro, he had
Dave, that
the
was
deer
freaking
meat.
unreal, bro.
Oh my
Jack,
God. He had deer
That
meat.
venison?
Venison made like 5 different
Octopus.
ways. It was
Off
fucking
the
delicious.
freaking hook.
I love venison.
So
He owns a phenomenal.
well, it's
Yeah.
Transdental, 610-841-7555. All your implants, teeth, and all that good shit. If you get knocked out tonight, go to see him. He'll give you a discount. Phenomenal. Also, shout out to them. I was there last night. An hour later.
Yeah, you ordered.
I ordered. An hour later, Donkey over here texts me his bowl. I'm like, where you at? Phenomenal? Yeah. Then Steve went there, so we were all there, right?
There you go. Support.
Are you talking or no tonight?
Talking.
Okay, talk.
Fuck Bruno.
Okay. 610-477-1144. Fuck Bruno.
There you go. I like the feistiness.
All right, here we go. So now we have.
Wait.
He didn't even bring any cheesecake.
I'm gonna say, can I get to it?
No, you're not.
Brian,
Did you bring cheesecake tonight?
remember that reel that you sent a little while ago? That I can't talk. Remember? You sent it to Joe and I. It's the exact perfect image, right? Okay. Let me finish. Okay. Can I finish now?
All right, let's fucking finish.
Shout out to Bruno Scipione's. If you want good Italian food, right there on William Penn Highway in
My
Bethlehem,
man sitting there.
right? And shout out to Biagio's Pizza and
Biagio
Restaurant.
Pizzeria.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll do
your
my
shit.
shout out.
Go ahead, do
Wait.
it.
We got the studio, Joe Ruffino, Big Sexy in the house. Hey, let's go. Food made with love. Biagio Pizzeria, 1526 North City Crest Boulevard. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Do the
Let's
dance.
go.
Okay,
You
so listen.
freaking gimlet bastard.
So listen. All right, we're gonna fucking start with that.
Yeah.
No.
I just did.
Can I introduce
I'll
the
end
guest?
with it.
Let me introduce
it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Do the dance.
Okay. Here we go. Listen, we have great guests on tonight.
Oh, we do. Fabulous guest.
Let me tell you something else. This gentleman right here bought meat tonight.
Oh my God.
I fell down. He resuscitated me with CPR twice.
Oh
We just
my
had-
word.
We just had the wagyu.
We're
We're gonna get into this right now.
My eyes are closed because
But
I want to dream about
I
it.
want to
I'm like,
introduce these fabulous people here. They were actually at the rally too in Reading. They were on the opposite side of us where Mr. Joe Ruffino spoke at. And I got to say, through a lot of scrutiny that they've been through and a lot of nonsense bullshit that they went through and starting the American dream, right?
stood their ground.
Stood their fucking ground.
their ground.
And you know
That's
what?
what you do.
I got to tip my hat to you.
Yeah. Well, listen.
I do.
I don't have a hat.
But here they are.
Right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orchid Steakhouse. Samantha and Genc.
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 And
So
the
it's three-
wagyu. I got to say this. The
One second.
wagyu. I could sit here right now and just do this.
So,
delicious.
Orchid Steakhouse, 322 East 3rd Street, Bethlehem, 610-625-9222. They've been there since June 23rd, 2023.
Have to interfere. I never say this. I always say numbering system is not the way to go. Listen to me. You cooked this in my house. I watched you. 10.
The guy is a
10.
chef. The guy is
Okay.
a true definition of a chef.
I'm not big on numbers.
End the
but I
fucking
can
story.
say one
He's a
thing.
chef.
That's a freaking 10. What you prepared for us here at my house and not in your kitchen because it's harder to do it here.
Yes, it is.
No, Joe. It's a freaking 10. Unbelievable.
So, Gens, where'd you start at? How'd you start? Were you born in the States or were you born in Albania?
No, I was born in Albania. I come from the Kosovo side
Move a
of
little
Albania.
closer to the mic.
I come from the Kosovo side of Albania, which is on the north. Me and my father opened a coffee shop when I was like 7 years old. And
In
then-
Albania?
In Albania.
Okay.
What year? Do you remember?
I don't remember. Well, I'm 28 now,
So, 21 years ago.
21 years ago.
Okay.
But he was never letting me in the coffee shop because the type of clientele that was there was kind of like rough people. He never wanted me to see that type of environment.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so-
these guys, right?
no,
Fuck you. Let him talk.
a little worse. So one day, short story. One day he didn't wake up. He was opening the coffee shop at like 6 a.m. He didn't wake up one day. He slept in. And then on my way to school, he always left €2 for me for school. So when I went to the coffee shop to grab the €2, he was not there. I saw one guy working all over. He was making coffees. He was serving. I'm like, let me give you a hand.
Right.
I'll skip the first class.
How old
It's
were
fine.
you?
I think I was 7 or 8 years old.
And you're the only child?
I had a brother at that time.
You had a brother.
I still have him, but now I have a sister also. After
Got you.
After
So your
17
dad
years.
remarried?
No, same lady. After 17 years.
They had another child?
Yes, that's who I named the restaurant after. Orchid. Her name is Orchidea.
Oh,
No
okay.
shit.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
Well, shout out to
Very
Orchidea.
Thank you.
So you're serving the coffee.
Basically, I started helping him out. My dad woke up. He saw me. He yelled at me. Then he saw that I just wanted to help. So he started including me there daily, 2-3 hours a day. By the time I was 10 years old, I was finishing a whole shift, 8 hours.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
After school, I was finishing a whole shift, and then I basically started giving him shit. Why are people just drinking coffee at us and they're not eating? They're going to the place next door to eat. Let's put a grill.
Right.
I got you.
A child's mind, right?
Right.
He had no experience on cooking or nothing. We put a grill up there. We started grilling. He was starting to get jealous. When I was 12, people wanted my coffee better than his. And
Come
then-
on.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
still fight at the restaurant. His dad will come in and be like, I make the best coffee. And we'll start making the coffee for everybody.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's where I started. That's where I started.
Now, was life back in the early 2000s in Albania? Was it tough?
Well, it was tough because we just got out of the war.
Out of the war, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1999. when
Okay.
USA gave us freedom.
I got you.
Yeah.
So now you're in the midst of the beginning of just trying to regrow this country, not only yourselves but the whole country
Yes.
and the community that you live in.
Yep.
Was it a city, big city, or was it a village?
I grew up in a capital city, Pristina.
Okay.
Pristina.
Okay, so you got
Shout
a
out
lot
to
of
Pristina.
How many people live there?
600,000.
600,000. So
Yeah.
that's
It's similar to
six
like
times
Allentown.
Allentown.
Well, you
Combined.
understand. You understand. Kosovo broke away.
Yeah.
No,
The whole-
yeah, I
yeah.
realize that. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
people,
The
though.
whole city is like Lehigh Valley
So-
size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's crazy. Because if you're in a big city like that, you think of a coffee shop, you got a lot of foot traffic. Then I'm
Yep.
guessing there's a lot of people coming in. So when you came up with that idea, you're saying, "Hey, you're stopping in for a coffee," and then they keep walking to the next spot. Why not just let them stay here?
The problem was you could only charge so much for a cup of coffee. For a
Yep.
macchiato, 50 cents.
Holy
Now
shit!
I was like, they're giving us.
And
50
think about what
cents.
Starbucks charges
Oh my god!
Right.
for water.
My dad got Starbucks once.
It's
What'd he
He
say?
almost spit on that coffee. He almost
hates
spit on
that
that
shit.
coffee. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But,
So now you're going through any high school, or did you just stay at the
I
restaurant?
finished high school there, back home in Albania, and then when I was elementary school, I started playing basketball. I was a national team player for a Kosovo team for
No
11
kidding.
years. Yeah,
You're a basketball
What
player.
position?
I
a
was
national
point guard.
player.
Really?
So is Bruno.
11 years. Yeah. Don't look at me now, the belly, but I used to be.
So 7 years. So you played point guard.
Yeah,
Wow, that's fucking cool.
yeah.
My son's
So-
starting basketball now.
Let's ask him,
Yeah, he
like,
loves
what'd
it.
you do on that national team? Because there's some great basketball players that come out of the Baltic regions.
You better believe
Correct.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
we are next to Serbia. Well, that's who we had issues with in the beginning. right?
Correct.
Of course, of course.
Somehow, I don't know what they eat. We are half hour away. They are second in the world. We are nowhere. I don't know.
I don't know what they eat. He
Yeah,
says.
Right? But,
They're 1985, that's for sure.
right?
What, is Jokic?
They're not
is
eating when you
Jokic
feed
from
us
Serbia?
that perfect
Yeah,
10.
Jokic. You got Jokic from Serbia. You got a bunch of those dudes.
You got Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
them. We never had a player in the. in
Good
the
guy, but he fucking lost me a
EuroLeague
bet
either.
the other night, that asshole. I needed one more 3-pointer.
What do you have? Triple double?
No, I needed him for like 4 threes. He had 3.
Yeah, yeah.
He was 3 for 10. I was like, fuck you, Bogdanovic. Anyways, so that's pretty fucking cool. Any national recognition, meaning like you won any big tournaments as your team?
A year
or?
before I came to US, we were in national championship in Greece for ages under 18. And
Okay.
we got, I believe, 6th place, which was great for us at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, was
Yeah, because you're competing against the best.
yeah, like for example, Greece national team under 18, they had 4 players that had over 300K contracts already for
Holy
EuroLeague.
shit.
Holy shit.
I played against Yanni's brother, Thanasis.
You
Did you
did?
really?
I played against
You guys,
You played against
I
him?
played against him.
Thanasis,
serious?
he's a good
Yes.
player, man. I watched him over there in Europe too.
Yeah.
He plays for the Bucks, doesn't he?
I don't even know.
I believe so.
Let me check my parlay right now because I actually.
I did. Yeah, I think so.
Bro, right now, I got a fist punch right
That's
there.
pretty fucking cool.
I fucking
So what
love
made
it.
you get out of basketball? Was there no interest in the EuroLeague? Were you not getting any Like, you get what I'm saying?
I never got $1.
Holy
I
shit.
never got paid.
So a true amateur athlete.
Yeah, it was just one of those things that, what's this bringing me? And then I signed up for, I finished high school. I was a good student. I signed up for law school. I was top 20 students out of 2,000 students for Pristina, for Kosovo, for law school.
Why didn't we have you on earlier?
What?
I finished first year there.
What?
Yeah,
And I
but
said,
Top
what
20
am I-
out of 2,000 students?
Yeah, law
now,
school.
were you working at all at the coffee shop still?
Yes, the
So
whole time.
The whole time you're playing basketball, you're going to law school, you're still fucking busting your ass at the
whole
coffee
time,
shop.
the whole time.
And now you're serving food.
And our serving food, yeah.
What? Samantha, where do you come into this?
We'll find out in a little bit. And now, so we're talking,
It's
you're
called
probably
The
what?
Show.
19,
God.
20 years old?
19 is where I came U.S.
19 is when
How'd you get
came
here?
to the U.S.
Well, why did you come though? That's the thing.
So I had an American coach. His name was Dustin. Shout out to Dustin. He was
From where? From where?
from Texas.
Okay.
He's from
He
Texas.
was a coach.
Texas.
Yeah,
Big
he
guy.
was a coach. He came basically to just make better basketball players in Kosovo. It was an embassy connection. with
Oh
them.
Yeah, I got you.
So he came there. He was begging me to come to U.S. since I was 16, 17. I said I have the coffee shop. I have school. Like I didn't grow up poor. I had a pretty good life.
Right.
And then one thing made me make the decision to come to U.S. It's when I finished my first year in law school.
You came with your family? Or by
I came
yourself?
by myself first.
Okay.
One thing made me change my mind. I Googled how much does the president of Kosovo get paid.
You Googled that.
I Googled that.
Okay.
And it was 1,400 euros, which is 1,000
A month.
A month. $1,400.
That's typical, really.
Yeah, and I had some friends that were coming to United States and they were working bus boys and they were working this and that. And how much you make? And he was like, well, this month I made 8,000. And I said, do I finish school and be a president and make $1,400?
Right.
Or do I just get the fuck out of here?
Right.
And I did that. Simple as that.
So you
Holy
you
shit.
grew a set of balls and you fucking left.
Yeah, I did that.
What'd your dad
2
say?
plus 2 is 4.
Well, my dad was supportive. My grandfather wasn't. I was very close to him. He passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
A year after we came to U.S.
Sorry to hear that.
He was not. But I think that's, to this day, I think that's the reason why he couldn't live without me. He passed away. There's nothing to change my mind.
I believe that. I believe that.
That's tough.
Sadness.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's sadness.
Yeah, because he was expecting me to go there after a month. That's what we were all kept telling him. And then I decided to stay. And
Right.
then I could always go back home, but I could never come back.
So
That's
you,
correct.
At that time.
You go to
correct.
Texas, right?
I never went there.
Oh, you didn't go there?
No, just the coach was from Texas back home.
So,
So
where,
you flew
where
into
did you
New
come,
York?
though?
Where did you fly into?
Where did you come to?
The whole reason why I was able to come in was there was a basketball camp that was one in Texas and one in Wisconsin. I basically threw to the one in Wisconsin.
You went to Wisconsin?
Yes.
Nice cold.
What a cold state.
Yeah, but they do that basketball. I know what he's talking about.
I was there for a little
They
bit.
do this. They still do this to this day.
Yeah.
They bring Europeans over.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they have to because there's so much talent.
I was there for a little bit, and then while I was there, the camp was once a week or twice a week. I'm like, I gotta work.
Right.
I remember the guy that said I'm making $8,000 a day. I'm like, I have $0 in my pocket.
Right.
What do I do?
And you're by yourself.
By myself.
How's your English
So
at
wait,
the time?
Let me
Was
ask you a
good.
question, though.
Oh,
When
your
you're in
English was good.
Wisconsin, though,
Worse than
are
this.
they paying for where you live,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
food? So you're getting that, but you have no money in your pocket.
It was
you
a
can't
1
go
month
out.
thing. It was a 1 month thing.
Oh, that's it.
1 month. And during that month, while I'm doing the camp, I start work and I find this other Albanian guy. He had a diner. It was called Mother's Day Restaurant. I started working for him. And then in his mind, I couldn't do it. It's too tough to work in the kitchen. He said, just be a busboy. I said, I want to learn the kitchen. I want to stick to this because he had no idea where am I coming from.
Right.
And then, long story short, I learned his business. I said, my whole family's coming. I told my whole family, come here. And I convinced them all. My father, my mother,
To go to Wisconsin.
to come to America.
Yeah, I understand, but you're living in Wisconsin at this
Yeah,
time.
I didn't like Wisconsin.
You know how fucking hard that is to tell people in Albania to come to Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's not like a
Wait,
come
so
to
they
New York City.
So they came?
So this guy was not supportive for my family to come. He wanted me to be his kind of like his slave because I learned the job so quick.
Right. Sure.
He just wanted me there and me only. He didn't want nobody to.
And
take
he was
my
from
mind.
Kosovo too, or no?
He was from Albania, from Macedonia.
Okay,
side.
Macedonia side.
Yeah.
Your whole family
he
comes.
was not supportive. I
Yeah.
said, all right, bye. My mother, you guys know the owners of Oak, right? Artie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, Artie. Yeah.
My mother worked with Artie's mother back home in the hospital. My mother was a head nurse.
No
They
kidding.
worked together for
Okay.
years. And then she said, I posted a picture in America, and obviously USA, it was
Right.
a big thing. So she said, I saw your son is in the States. My son is opening a restaurant in Easton, Pennsylvania. They were talking for Oak. This is before 2017. And then just things connected. I came here. I joined the team. That was that.
In Oaks.
And that was-
So you joined.
You joined
So you joined
Oaks
Artie at
team?
Oak.
So you leave Wisconsin and you join Oak right from Wisconsin. You're working at a diner in Wisconsin.
Yes,
And you go right to fucking Oak
so-
Steakhouse in Easton.
And this is all over
That's a pretty
conversation
big
over
jump.
the phones.
Yeah.
over the phone, just because
You went-
I would still be in Wisconsin. My whole family would be still in Wisconsin.
Fucking unbelievable.
But that guy said, your father is too old. How old is he? 45. He's not going to work like you. I don't need him. I said, you don't know my father. I'm not going to convince
Right.
you to know my father.
So this guy's pretty much
Bye.
an asshole.
So you went from cows to Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, I had to drive 2 hours to see a nice girl for the first time. They drove me to Chicago from Wisconsin. Like, this is not the America I saw in the movies. What the hell is going on? Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Chicago. You get some
Holy
good fucking
shit.
shit there.
There's
man.
no ass anywhere.
Right.
Imagine that. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you got the cowboy girls that go doing the fucking duty. What's
All I
that
saw was
dance?
cheese, old people, cows, fields.
No, he's right. I was
And
in
more
Wisconsin. Like I went to Wisconsin like 10 years ago, and you're
I
right.
did too. Where'd you go?
I was in Wisconsin. We stayed in Green Bay. We went to Crohn's.
I did too.
You went to Crohn's?
Yeah.
Oh, how's off
Barnett.
to the two of us?
When were you there?
2013.
I was there 2011.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You go to Kennard Dairy.
There's nothing but
There's
fucking
nothing
cows.
there.
Yeah.
And
I was
I-
at this place called West Bend.
West Bend.
Was the village of the villages.
Villages of the villages.
That was bad. Yeah.
Worse than Kosovo.
Honestly, it was worse. I was telling people, I was showing pictures where I'm from. They were like, why did you come here?
Not that I'm saying Kosovo's bad, but during the war, you know what I mean, right?
No. I left the city.
By the time he left, it
Yeah.
still was a
Yeah, because
city.
you're now. We're talking. That's 2000. You came here. You came to the valley. What? 2018, 17.
Yeah.
2017.
Yes.
Yeah. So you come to the valley. Your family's here, and you guys are living in Easton together.
And then we moved into Artie's brother house. His name is 40. Shout out to 40. He has a construction company called Cozy now.
They all have construction companies. They all.
He's a great guy, but he kept me and my
They're in
family.
construction and restaurants.
He kept me and my family into his tiny apartment, all 5 of us, for like a month, which was crazy. And then he found us
In Easton.
in Allentown. He kept
In
us in
Allentown.
Allentown, driving me to work every day to Oak. It was hectic. No driver license, no ID, no. It was tough.
What was
Again,
the hours at Oak at this time? 4 years ago. They were open 7 days a week, weren't they?
No. Always 6. But
Okay.
I was there before Oak opened. Like
Oh.
I believe a month before Oak opened. So we were still going through the training, through the all that.
And what was your job? What was
My
your
job was learn.
That was it.
My job was I'm a nobody. Learn. I was following servers. I
So you did the whole thing?
I was basically a food runner in the beginning.
What do I say?
Okay.
You got to learn every part of the business
Everything.
before you
Yeah.
open
You got to
up your
clean the
own.
toilets. You
Yeah.
got to
Gotta
you got to
do
wash the
everything.
dishes.
Get-
Got to mop.
You got to mop.
Gotta
You got to
fill.
do it all.
We open at 12. I'm like, all right, I'll see you there at 9:30. I'll see you there at 10. No, what time you get there? The boss was like, oh, I'll be there at 10. I'll see you at 10. In the beginning, he thought I was using the bus. I didn't know how to use no bus. I was walking from the 25th Street, 45-minute walk to downtown Easton,
Jesus
just so I
Christ.
don't tell him, pick me up and all this bullshit.
Imagine a night,
Imagine.
25 degrees.
He walked.
Yeah. Walk.
A night like tonight, you getting in there?
Worse. Winter too. Also,
Yeah.
No.
Easton's
Yeah.
colder too. I feel like Easton, you get up north more, you're getting colder and colder.
And then they saw me. They saw me that I'm
Walking.
buckling up for a
Oh.
big jacket to walk. They're like, nah, not anymore. So they were giving me rides, or they were making a server send me home, or whatever.
Wow.
And you guys were busy when you opened up.
Beginning was hectic, yeah.
And then,
I remember.
but you guys, that was chaos because everyone was like, all right, it's open. Because at the time, what's the competition at the time? 2018. Top Cut? I'm saying in the Lehigh Valley, you maybe got Top Cut.
It was Top Cut
Yeah.
and,
Shula's?
and Oak. No, Shula's is a
was dead.
fucking joke.
Shula's was
man.
dead by
They
then.
were a joke.
This is
They
2018.
were already stuck
Oh.
in the Niz.
What did you have?
Shula's was
It's
stuck
just
in
Top
the Niz.
Cut.
I think Top Cut and
I think
I
Blue
know.
is still there.
Oh, Blue.
Blue?
I keep forgetting
Yeah,
about
Blue.
Blue. I'm
somebody
not-
else too.
I don't
There's
look
some-
at them as a steakhouse, though.
You
know?
when I look at Blue, I'm like,
You know what Blue reminds me of? It's the old Candlelight.
it's the candle.
Yeah, it's the Candlelight.
Yeah, it's a good party. Yeah, but like when I go to a steakhouse, you go to these places. You know me.
Listen,
I've been
when
to every fucking
Donnie was
steakhouse.
there at the Candlelight was something. Now the ownership of the Candlelight,
Yeah.
God bless you, G.
But they did well. So when did you start getting? Now you're here, 2018. You're in it. What's your family doing? How is your family? How are you
Or are
supporting
they
them?
here? Are they here already?
Yeah,
they're here.
They're all here. Now, my brother starts working with me at Oak. We're both food running. So, my father was doing construction right away, and my mother was able to... Yeah, right away. My mother was able to...
I gotta. I mean, I'm looking. Listen to this. It's like a family that came from Italy in 1974, right?
We acted like
You're
that,
doing
yeah.
pizza, you're doing construction,
And
you're
that's
doing
the end of the fucking
bricklayer,
story.
and
Yeah.
you're washing toilets, and that's the business we have.
My mother was able to convert her diploma from back home to here, so
She
got
did
a
that?
job at St. Luke's right away.
God bless. Because you can't really
bless
do
her.
that.
An assistant of a nurse, basically, a PT or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
And my sister, I was seeing my sister, which was 2 at that time. Now she's 8. But I was seeing my sister every other 4 days because I was working from 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. I was seeing her at sleep only. I was seeing her on Mondays on my days off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we did that. We did that nonstop for a good time. I would say 3 years. All 4 of us worked, and we were just rotating who's taking care of the sister, who's sleeping, who's this, who's that. It was tough.
And are you guys living in a house at this time or an apartment?
We rented for 3 years, and then we bought a house in Forks with all the money we saved during those 3 years.
Smart for you fucking guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot
You
of
still live in Forks?
No, now we live together in Bethlehem.
I live in Bethlehem too.
Yeah.
But you know what? Just real quick to interrupt. Think about what you just said. A family who came here from Albania that had credentials in Albania. But
Didn't
you
speak a lick of English, Sal.
But you come here. You made something at 2018. Okay?
Right.
And we still have Americans till this fucking day complaining how they cannot succeed in life. The fucking picture's there. Work your ass off. Save your fucking money as a family.
Amen to that.
Buy a house together. Again, I'm a big believer in why are you paying, if you have a family of 6, why are you paying 6 mortgages? Why? Build a fucking compound and just pay 1 fucking mortgage.
100%.
They want privacy.
Yeah,
Whoa,
you
build a compound with
house
privacy.
with privacy.
They want privacy, and then when they go broke, they go back to their parents.
Exactly. Well, at the same time, the Americans.
That's
at the-
bullshit.
I'm telling
bullshit.
you, that's
so
a great
what
story.
we're saying is, though, if you're a family, you can live together, have a compound. Look, compound.
Yes, beautiful house.
Yeah.
This guy
All
has a
right.
beautiful house.
No, I'm saying,
this
though,
is a
think about it.
compound, and everybody has privacy.
Everyone has their own
100
privacy. I don't see people
100%.
for days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just how it is.
I mean, if I took you out back and you saw the summer, it's unreal. We have another 10 privacies out back.
But Americans don't do that. So, hats off to you and your family for coming in 2018 again. And it was under the Trump administration. So you definitely were able to make more money than you would if it was a couple years later.
We were just working at Oak probably for like 3 weeks. Right away, I said, the only way for us to survive in this country is if we do it the right way, the legal way. So
Bingo.
Exactly.
we went,
Bingo.
we applied for social security numbers without not a single soul telling us what to do. I said, I'm working, I want to pay taxes. I knew that's the only right way to the paperwork, period.
That's how you're going
And
to
we
get the
did
business
that.
loans.
Within 3 weeks, we got our social securities. Right after that,
The whole family.
The whole family. Right after that, the
Listen.
ID's done.
Right here, bro.
I swear to
Now that's you're fucking. You know why people that don't
He just put
understand that?
his gin gimlet on me, guys. I mean, Christ almighty.
When you-
I need a towel, somebody. Bobby.
When you
Are you
when
fucking
you realize
kidding me,
that
Bobby's
as
fault.
the
Antonio?
owner, It's
What
definitely.
Kate, where are you? I got
all right.
fucking Jim Gimler on me.
But I don't want to skip this without saying that I'm very thankful to the Oak ownership. And
Shout out to
whole,
Oak.
To the whole people there.
Phenomenal. Oak is a
Without-
great steakhouse.
Without them, I would not be here where I am. They learned my ABC.
Shout out to Artie.
Got you. Yeah.
and that's
so
how you
was-
cook that wagyu tonight.
A little different, but yeah.
Well, that's you learned it, so you put your
True.
spin on it.
True.
I mean, that's freaking phenomenal.
Thank you.
All right.
And we do have some tomahawks coming,
Oh,
I think.
Yeah.
I saw
Well-
them inside.
It's a little good of this is actually perfect now, a little great transition. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to try the tomahawks. We're going to have some pizza. We'll talk a little bit, and then we're going to come back on. We'll talk about how you two met, Samantha and you, and how Orchid came about. And we'll do a whole nother second segment on that. And your guys'
I
best of
gotta
your
say,
life.
guys, love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This is
That
the true
is
essence of
freaking
an American
awesome.
dream.
Thank you.
It really
Right.
is.
No,
It's-
really. I mean,
it's-
I'm being serious.
This is probably, I'm going to play this reel. I'm going to make a bunch of reels just off that segment because people need to understand the importance of that.
Correct.
Because you can still do this. And you've proven it at this. People think, oh, you hear this story. I'm only 36. I only 61 episodes in. I've only heard this story in the 70s, 80s, and maybe early 90s. This is the first time you hear it, 2018. This is what can be done. So it's actually great,
Yes.
and the future's bright for the
Yes.
U.S.
Yes.
So, hey, we're going to take a quick break.
Well, wait, before we go, hey, everybody.
Oh, yeah, you got to do the Trump dance. There you go. Do the
right.
Trump dance.
Yo,
There you
we
go.
won. We won.
Cheers.
We won.
Episode 61.
All right. We
Cheers
won
to that.
episode 61.
We're gonna eat some
We won.
tomahawk steaks
And make sure you
and
fucking
pizza.
cry. All right?
There you go. Look at that. Bobby loves it. Bobby, you're going to run, right? You're his partner. There you go. All right, cheers to that. We're going to eat some steak, and we're going to have some pizza. We'll be back. Thank you, guys.
Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the Pizza Fellas.
What's up, guys? Episode 61. We're back. Episode 61, PizzaFellas podcast. And Jesus Christ, hold on.
Listen, we have to say, my God.
That steak was
From the
good.
Wagyu.
That weed is fucking phenomenal.
Forget about the weed. What about the dry aged
Samantha, here you
tomahawk?
go. Hit
The
that.
tomahawks.
That shit tastes
Listen, I'm going
Great
to tell
delicious.
everybody out there who follows Pizza Fellas right now, we're in my house.
Go to
And
Orchid
I have a
Steakhouse.
nice gourmet kitchen, but it's not his kitchen. It's not their kitchen. We
A commercial kitchen.
We have a commercial kitchen, but they have a commercial kitchen.
Correct.
And let me tell you something. What you just pulled off tonight, the two of you, bro.
Samantha watched the whole time.
Well, listen, I'm giving credit
gave
to
instructions.
they're a couple.
Shout
all
out
right?
to Gigi. She helped a lot.
There you go. Shout out to Gigi.
Gigi in the house.
Everybody, shout out to Gigi.
And what my wife said in the text, my kitchen.
My kitchen?
Listen, one of the greatest tomahawks ever presented
Yeah, it was
to me.
fucking delicious.
It's
Amazing.
The Wahoo, 10. And I'm not a number guy. That freaking tomahawk, 10. That's it. I don't give a shit.
End of
If you
story.
don't fucking like it, fuck you from Joe Rufino. All right? Go to Orchid Steakhouse, eat the meat, and enjoy it, and be a carnivore like me. I'm a liger.
Carnivore.
Carnivore,
Carnivore is
carnivore,
fine.
typewriter, whatever the fuck it is.
He takes small bites.
Stop correcting me.
Jesus Christ.
All right, people know what I'm
Fucking
saying.
No, they don't until I say it. You just put keto and carnivore together and called it a ketovore.
Carnivore. Carnivore.
Well, anyway, it was
Anyway.
fucking good.
It was so freaking delicious. I fucking loved it.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right,
Well,
and
there you
that's
go.
how we start off
Just
the
put
second
it-
episode here right now. It's fucking badass.
Put that as an Orchard commercial right there. Yeah, that's your next Orchard commercial. Him and then the Trump
Any
dance after.
carnivores?
There you
Come
go.
on
Joe
over.
Rufino,
So-
the Agile Pizzeria, Orchid Steaks, Tomahawk, the Wagyu, fucking badass. Right there, make it real.
There you
Let's go, baby.
Here we go.
All right.
Anyways, back to it. Hey,
Cheers.
cheers to everybody. Cheers to the steak right there. That was great
So
stuff.
delicious. It's
So
a
ho-
10. It's a
how
10.
do you guys meet?
So wait, now you're in the United States, blah, blah, blah. You're walking back and forth, all this shit in the rain and the snow and all that good shit, right? So now you're like, I got to open a restaurant, right? Is that the idea?
No. So
No, they got to meet.
I gotta find a girl.
While I was at Oak, people that were in charge of the kitchen, they started to quit one by one. the main guys. We had Heather Williams. She was in charge in the beginning.
Heather Williams. Why does that ring a bell?
She was a finalist on Hell's Kitchen with
That's
Gordon
right.
Ramsay.
That's right.
Yeah.
She quit. And then another guy came in, Ryan, great chef. Left for Florida. After Ryan, Steve. And then people were leaving, and slowly my position just kept getting better.
You rose up the slot.
Correct. And then in 2021, usually they used to take me out to present specials or dishes,
Right.
or somebody would order a tomahawk. Genc, go take it out. She was basically a famous lady with social media and big following, and please go. So when I went there on the first time, she did make a comment in the beginning or something to me.
She said it to you?
Yeah.
I'm very sly with my words.
And then I guess I accepted it. Bye. And then the owner of Oak was coming to me and said, yo, she's texting me about you.
So you knew Artie?
Yes.
So I was popular with social media,
Yes.
and I would have models fly in. I actually had a podcast.
You
so
did?
Yes.
What
So
was it called?
Boosted Gone Wild.
Okay.
So it was the wild stories, wild
Okay.
truths of the social media world and politics. So I would have models fly in like every week to be on the podcast. So I would go to Oak because that's the only place around my area to go to somewhere nice, basically, to eat,
Right.
you know? So we would go to Oak. I'd probably go there 3 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, and I was making a lot of money at the time, and we would go there, and then I made friends with Artie, the owner, because
Sure.
I was there all the time. I was
Sure.
a regular. So we made friends, and then I would go through the back all the time then. So I didn't have to go through the front. I would go through the back.
That's what I do.
And oh my God. I was waiting for that.
He goes from the back door.
No, he actually is talking about restaurants. He goes through the back of every restaurant.
Okay.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's what he meant.
He's not that important. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Go ahead with your story. So go ahead. Don't worry. He's not that
We all
important.
have an important back door. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't go that route.
I don't go that route. But this time I did. So I've seen him. I was like, but who is that in the kitchen? And Artie was like, well, they were like just giving me shit. Like, oh, he's not an owner. Like, he's a friend. Like, they were trying to be assholes. You know what I mean? Men are men.
Yeah, like, why are you worried about him?
Yeah, at first.
I got you, yeah.
So I was like, no, but I really like him. So I would send back my food, or I would say, I need to see the chef. Something's not right with my food. And then when he would come, I'd be like, he would be like, like something about dessert. But I'd be like, oh, no, but I want you. Like, I was very upfront with him. But he did not take me seriously. He was like, what does she want with me?
So wait, time out. You have a complaint. The chef comes out,
She
and
figured it
then
out.
I want you.
I was very blunt.
Is that what? And what are you saying at that time?
Well, at that time, like I said, my whole background, like when you come, what does she want? My whole thing was, what the fuck does she want? What's her whole deal?
You!
To do me one night and then over? What's up? And then slowly, I saw that she really meant it. I'll tell you when it was over. She came in at Oak with a guy on a blind date. She never met the guy. The guy never met her. First time she went there. Now,
I picked there on purpose.
because this
Good
whole
move.
On
Good move.
purpose.
this whole chasing me was like good 2 months. Good 2 months.
He's trying to make you a little jealous.
Yeah, never a phone
Of
number
course.
or nothing. And then she came downstairs. She Googled Albanian flag, which is red and black. She wore a red dress with black shoes. I see her coming down to the kitchen on a Saturday night, 8 p.m. I'm fucking sweating. I have 14 people on the line to lead, to direct.
Right.
I see her in a red dress. I'm trying to ignore her. I can't. I said, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing here?
Yeah, what the
And
fuck
then
are you-
she said, I'm on a date because you won't take me on a date.
She said that to you?
She said that.
Wow, that's fucking big.
And now you're in the middle of Rush, so that's fucking you up now.
I said, who you on a date
Gigi,
with? Who you on a date with?
that's why we're 37 years.
She said, with a guy. It's my first time ever. I asked the owner to confirm that. She said, yeah, never before, nothing. I said, all right, if you leave the guy upstairs, you leave with me out of this kitchen door right now. Can you do that? Yeah. Where I'm from, if you go on a date with somebody, you're taking her home. You're taking her to bed.
Time out. You're telling her to leave right now with you.
I said, leave the guy upstairs. You leave with me right now. Outside the kitchen, you're mine. Done. Not 1 second she didn't think about nothing.
You did it.
She did that.
Wow.
And I told the owner,
Beautiful.
I was close to the ownership. I said, you guys got this? We got this. We out. Yeah.
And then again, it's later on in the night, right?
And then I couldn't believe it because you go on a date and then what? Like nothing happened? So in my mind, something was going to happen if I don't take her out.
Right.
So I had to do that.
So you're smelling like an onion. You're smelling like like food.
Chef jacket.
Chef
I
jacket.
was in a chef jacket. And
Walks out with you.
Yeah.
And now your story begins.
Yeah. We went out that night.
Where'd you go?
I think it was at a bar or something. We had a drink or two.
In Easton.
In Easton somewhere.
In the
right?
circle there,
Yeah.
probably.
In the circle.
Yeah,
of
there's
drink.
100
one of those.
bars
There's
there.
100 bars
Yeah.
there.
And then still I was not sure what the fuck was going on.
Should I go back to work? You're saying?
No.
He was pissing me off.
I was texting nonstop. Did more people come in? Did everyone show up? I was still worried about the restaurant.
So who told the guy that you left? Or he just was like, you ever hear back from him?
No, they
crazy guy?
the owners got me there.
He actually got engaged and came to our restaurant.
Yes.
Who got engaged?
That
The guy, he left there. She left
Stop.
came to work
Yes.
and got engaged. Yes.
Yes.
Believe it or not. Yes.
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 Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there. Oh, good for you,
I
man.
think he wanted to see her one last time.
It happened.
So Samantha, are you from PA? Where are you originally from? From Pennsylvania?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Allentown, obviously.
Okay.
But I actually lived down the street from here. I actually lived in West Coatesville for
Oh,
a
yeah.
very long time.
Where'd you go to high school?
Emmaus?
I went to Emmaus, and I moved to Emmaus, went to Emmaus, and then after Emmaus, I lived in Bethlehem. So I live in Bethlehem now.
How old are you, Samantha, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 32.
Okay, so you're 4 years younger than me, so yeah. Okay. So I would have never ran into you at parties. I was going to say, because I would have, if you were my age, I would definitely, I've been to
Did
a
you
lot
go
of.
to Emmaus?
No, I went to Central, but I was a guy who, I partied.
My
all
son
night.
was all over the place.
I was-
Cost me a
I was-
fucking shitload of money.
I was everywhere.
Christ almighty. Back in that days, oh my God, thank God the phones weren't going off. I could save a lot of shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
My
it
attorneys
was
were
good.
fucking the best.
But so you're there, you're growing, and then you start with your social media. When you start with your social media, did you go to college or did you straight up just get into it?
I have my criminal justice degree.
Okay.
I was supposed to go. I got a full-time job working for Border Patrol, and I was supposed to go and do that. But I wanted to,
Roll back. You got a
Wait.
full-time job working at
Border Patrol?
yes, they needed two.
So you know how to handle a gun.
Yes, of course.
Come on,
Time out. I gotta fucking
everybody.
everybody.
Why?
I've seen it.
So you get the Border Patrol. What happened with that?
But at the same time, I was modeling.
I'm choking on it.
Damn.
Look up, Joe. Look up.
That was awesome.
Have some of this.
So you get the Border Patrol.
So I got the job, but at the same time, I was doing social media. So I was a model in the car world. So that boosted shit comes from cars, boosted cars. So,
Boosted cars.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the name comes from. So, but at the time, I wanted to stay in the area and I wanted to do social media full time.
Okay.
So then I applied at Allentown Police Academy. I got approved, but they said that I would have to delete my social media. I said no. I believed in
Is
social
that
media
right?
at the
That's what they
time.
said to you?
Yes, this was in 2014. So this is when
It's kind of before all this.
This is before.
Yeah, this is before you're really making money.
Yeah,
You're
so-
actually taking a leap to do this because you're saying this is what's going to grow to make you.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can be a police officer and fucking be on live. Like.
Oh,
fucking-
100%. We see
Back
it all the
then,
time.
you
There's
were
a show.
not-
There's a show now. Don't they do PD Live or
Yeah.
what the fuck it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
you're right. Back then, even 2014, when we say back then, 10 years ago, you couldn't be
Yeah.
some of that. But
So I chose social media. I could have had a job. I have my degree.
so
I
how
just
does
didn't
that
do
how
anything.
does that business work for you, if you don't mind me? Like the modeling, when you say boost car modeling, are you contracted? Are you getting?
I was one of the rare models who I wasn't under any agency. I did everything myself.
On
I
your
was
own.
very well known because I didn't need anybody. I was so fucking famous. It was crazy. I was Instagram famous before Instagram famous was a thing. And in 2014, I had like 60,000. But nowadays, that's like 6 million. It's fucking
So how many followers you have now on Instagram?
2 million.
2 million.
Yes.
Now, as you go through that process,
You better post our shit. Telling you now, Samantha, you better post our shit.
I got you.
Hey, but as you get through it, so you're dealing with all these guys in the model industry. That's a tough industry, I hear. Especially when you want to get money.
Yeah, it's
and you have no guy being your fucking agent, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I was bullied a lot with men because I was a woman in a men's field, and my car was fucking rocking. I knew how to drive stick. I was killing it. My car was winning awards everywhere.
What car did you have?
Well, at the time I had a Subaru WRX, and then I had a STI, and then I had a FRS. But they were on air ride. They were nice. They were very nice.
I can imagine.
What do you drive now?
But now I drive a Porsche 911 GTS.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
How do you like the Porsche?
I fucking love it. I've tracked it a few times. I really
You did?
it. Yeah.
Do you have anything done to it?
No, but it's fucking beautiful.
So stock,
Stock ready to go.
Yeah.
like right from the factory.
It has carbon fiber parts.
Okay.
I bought it used. I bought it used 9,000 miles only. But whoever had it before me put a lot of carbon fiber parts on it. I don't know who the fuck it was. He had nice style.
You have a 911S?
Just a 911 GTS.
A GTS.
Yeah, GTS.
So as you get through,
Beautiful car. That's
Yeah.
I see it.
What
on
color?
Instagram.
Black on black.
There you
Black
go.
on black.
Yeah.
as
I
you
love when the guy was washing it. Anyway,
Yep.
question for you though, as you get through the car now, how old are you at this time? Around 22.
Which part?
Like you're through. How many years did you model through the car industry?
Well, there's a lot of drama and that will take too long to explain.
Yes.
But in 2015, there was a lot of drama that happened in the car industry where I became famous was because something bad happened. It was like a whole "this is a green car" issue. I said my car was green and it like went viral. And I was almost canceled. It was before cancel culture was a cancel culture. But that...
well, we're back, so cancel
Yes.
culture is gone.
Fuck that.
We
Cancel
won.
culture is canceled.
So
Merry Christmas, everybody.
as you get canceled, like in that what you say.
Yeah.
What's your next step?
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, but what's your next steps? You want to get out of that business then, don't you?
Yeah, so, I mean, I was doing it for a long time, and then I just drifted away from car shows, and I was selling my own merchandise then. So then
Okay.
I was selling T-shirts, air fresheners, stickers, like
And
anything.
Good for you.
And it was popping off. I would sell out in 2 weeks. It was crazy. My social media just went off. And then the second hump of social media was 2019, 2020. I had a photo shoot in New York City, and I didn't even know of it. COVID was like a word, but it wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like I did my photo shoot February of 2020. So we were in lockdown March of 2020.
Correct.
Yeah, March 15th.
So I did a photo shoot in New York City, and then I was like, I come up with crazy ideas. I know social media is fake. You just have to do something that will go viral. I'm
Yeah.
not fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So I went to Manhattan in a bikini, and then I had a cardboard box, and I said, "Wash your damn hands." That's all it said. And I held it up in Manhattan, and my photographer took so many pictures of it. I posted it. Fox News the next day, was probably 8 hours, asked me for the rights of it and paid me for it.
Come
I was
on.
like, what the fuck? It went in 24 hours. I became verified for real. I didn't have to fucking pay for it. In 24 hours. So Fox News, Barstool Sports, everywhere. I was everywhere.
Yeah, Barstool's
you could just look it up. It's everywhere.
So they come to you and they're
can't believe.
since you don't have an agent, they're coming to you and asking you for the rights for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And I did everything all by myself all the time. Yeah.
And is there a reason you never got an agent?
I just,
What do you mean agent? She's her fucking own agent.
No, I'm asking though. I'm like,
Why?
She's a
They
monster.
suck.
I want to know.
Men,
suck.
men are scammers, and
Yeah.
they are always making money off of women all the time.
So you figured, let me do it myself.
I did it
And I'm going to
myself.
do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So now at this time, you
Agreed.
guys,
Agreed.
let's. You, she's doing her thing. You got everything going on for you. You meet him. You guys are at the bar. You know what she's doing now or no?
Yeah.
I do. First thing I asked her, I said, let me just show you my paycheck, how much I make. Before we start this. I show her my paycheck was $1,500 a week. And she said,
I do this every video.
The truth. Say the truth.
No, 100%. She said, I really don't care.
Wow.
That was her response. I really don't care.
That's love. That's love.
And then we went out from there. I obviously moved in with her. She had a whole house. She had her own house by age of what, 20?
I bought it in 2020.
2020.
2.6% interest rate.
Yeah, I had I had 2.35.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. And then we moved in together. I was still working at Oak, and then slowly but surely, she was not forcing me, but giving. Sometimes when you have the right partner,
Correct.
you can be gay and have the right man by your side. I don't care, whatever you are. But she was the right person by my side, and then she was telling me, let's do something on our own. Let's do something on our own. And then I always thought it was a very hard thing to do. And then when you look at other people having other restaurants, they always have these crazy stories like, I worked for somebody for 30 years.
Right.
And no, I didn't. Like I worked for somebody 6.5 years, and then it was just time to move on. I told them, guys, thank you for everything. I will always be grateful. I will never do anything in Easton. I will never work for anyone else in Easton.
You're a man.
I will never open anything in Easton. There was 2 other places that were offering me money, restaurant owners in Easton, double my paycheck. Double my paycheck. Offering me partnership, offering me everything. I will not do it. I told them, I said, never feel a certain way.
A man of my time.
If I find a place that will give me gold, not money, I will not do it. And they still, I get it. They were a little bit bitter when I left. When you have a good employee,
Sure.
good time together, 6-7 years, it's tough to let them go. I separated from them. We started looking places. I paused 6 months. We were just looking places. We were just traveling, getting ideas. We went to Los Angeles. We went to Las Vegas. I traveled America with her.
What do you think? Let me ask you this, because when I travel, I go to every steakhouse. I've probably been to fucking 10,000, 15,000 steakhouses. I've probably spent over $1 million in steakhouses that I don't have. Okay, for example, me and my wife, we went to STK in Vegas one time. This is the time I don't have money, right? I think I was coaching college football. I made $300 a month. All right. I had a credit card. We go there. Next thing you know, I'm eating this, that, martinis, dessert. Bill comes, $750. I said to the guy, I think you gave the wrong bill to me, buddy. Right? I was probably like 23, 24. The guy looks at me and goes, no, that's your bill, sir. Look at it. Looked at it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's my bill. Yep. Here you go. And I'm thinking in my head, but it didn't matter if I was broke or if I have money. I was always at a steakhouse. What were some of the best fucking steakhouses you've been to?
Yeah, we dropped $40,000.
Yeah,
The best steak I've ever had was Alpen Rose in Philly. It's a new restaurant in Philly.
Alpen Rose in Philly.
Alpen Rose.
I heard about this.
You have to go. I highly recommend it. It's a 10 out of 10 steak.
I've been to Butcher and Singer.
Shout out to Alpen Rose.
Butcher and Singer was my favorite restaurant.
Butcher and Singer was my favorite.
Until I went to Alpen Rose.
I found Alpen Rose. It was a date.
It was my birthday.
Now, Alpen Rose, full restaurant, steakhouse.
It's like 10 tables. It's impossible to get a reservation.
It's a speakeasy in Philly. It's amazing. You see the chef. Everything is charcoal, wood. They cook the steaks that way.
You have to ring a doorbell to even get in, and then he like opens up this little thing. He's like, "What's the reservation to even let you in?"
It's so hard to find
Wow.
a reservation.
It's
It's
so
amazing.
cool.
So it's top of the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, when you go out West Coast, like you said, anything out there that you would recommend? What's your favorite in Vegas? Because I've been to Vegas 22 times.
We just went to the famous place, Golden Stair.
Golden Stair.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I've been fucking seeing that all over social media.
How was it?
Oh
Truthfully.
my God.
Truthfully.
It for me 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8 out
Why?
of 10. Why? Because it's one of you've ever been to Peter Luger's, New York?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Peter Luger's overrated. Period. It's overrated. Same thing with
Sparks.
Golden Steer, overrated.
Whoa. Time out.
What?
Let's sit back here. That's a big statement to fucking say.
Which one?
What you just said, it's overrated.
For
Golden
who?
For Golden Steer and them. Why?
It is.
But why?
Because you have a table.
I'm just saying because of
No, I wanna hear this.
I know, but I'm going to say why I'm saying this. And it's not, I'm trying to, none of that. What I'm saying is this, that's high.
It
like
is.
all the way, like people talk about that. You go to Vegas, it's Golden Steer.
Yes.
You go to there, it's Peter.
Why is it Golden Steer?
Yeah.
Because Frank Sinatra said there. When you come to my restaurant, okay, let's go eat dinner. Great. To a restaurant. You go to Oak, great. Who said there? Nobody. Who said at Golden Steer? You have a Frank Sinatra table. You have a who else table?
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe table.
Time out. I gotta cut you off. There's somebody because they're famous, but we're somebody.
Bruno was there.
We're all somebody.
Yes,
So people that eat at your restaurant are somebody.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
No, but you're not.
You're right.
You got to understand what he's saying. Which
No, I understand
What I'm
exactly
trying
what
to
he's
say-
saying.
I get what you're saying.
People go there,
Right.
Because
They
it's,
made a name.
Number one, it's a restaurant off the strip.
Correct.
It's the one and only restaurant off the strip.
Correct.
That is famous. It's always fully booked. You need to call 3-6 months in advance. Whatever.
Right.
Steak was okay.
Think about
No,
it.
I
though.
want to know. That's
Steak
you
Yeah,
know.
but
okay.
think about this.
That's similar to the pizza shop.
We're not getting Frank Sinatra in Allentown, Bethlehem.
No.
No,
We're not getting Marilyn Monroe in Allentown, Bethlehem.
no.
Each one
So
of them
they're
has
just
their taste.
taking advantage of the moment.
Yeah.
Well, also,
It's no different than when Gigi, who came in the shop? Who came in the shop? Queen Latifah.
Oh wow.
It's no different than
stoned
Queen
out of
Latifah.
her mind.
Good for her.
Stoned out of her mind. Like
What we do, we took a
literally,
picture.
she was so fucking high.
right.
I
What
was.
the fuck was she doing around here?
Her parents
Her
live in
parents,
Stroudsburg.
they-
So her parents, every time they come to the doctor's offices around
They
the
come to the
valley,
shop.
they come by there. They go to pizza because they love our pizza and our soup, our Italian
Okay.
wedding soup. So they always stop. So they came up in a black Lincoln. She was driving fucking wrecked
mean,
out of her
I'm
mind.
fortunate. Listen,
I was about to take her
what's-
out back and smoke a joint with her ass. Yeah.
What's the difference of Donald J. Trump Jr. coming to Biagio's? You don't take advantage of it?
Yeah.
It's the same with the steakhouses.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right?
also, it's the same where
We
I was
were on
saying
it.
in the pizza industry. It's the same thing. You see, like Luigi's in New York.
Yeah.
He's all over social media. That fucking old guy, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. His family's been
Luigi's
doing it
Park
forever.
Slope.
Your
Yeah.
pizza's better.
Fuck
Where's
yeah,
Bobby
my
Reed?
That's what I'm
pizza's better
saying.
than
That's
his
what I'm
fucking
saying.
shit.
A lot
We
of
know
places-
that.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
but we won't get that recognition due to what years of. That's okay.
You
so
will.
now
You have to wait for it.
we will. We already
They're gonna
have.
show up.
We
When they
already
show up,
have in our
I
ways.
ordered a lobster tail. We ordered lobster tails. We ordered crab legs. Bill for 2 people was $1,200.
Yeah,
A bottle of wine. I wanted to try everything they have.
you have to if you're in that
We had
business.
things saved on Instagram from people posting them on Golden Steer. I said, look at this page. I want all of these. Somebody join you guys? I said, no, just us. I tried everything. Tableside Caesar salad. Great. I don't like nothing tableside myself. Nothing tableside is good.
You don't like it tableside? I like a tableside
It's-
Caesar.
It's
For
the
me,
look.
he
The
laughs
taste.
But
at
I
me.
like the tableside Caesar. You don't like it?
He laughs at me because I
Time
say,
out. Why?
I don't-
Come
wait,
on. I
no.
love the egg.
Why the fuck is a server sending me shit? I want my shit from the
Yeah,
chef.
I know, but
Why
I
is
would-
a
I
server
would still-
making me I don't want the server.
You have
Caesar
someone that just
salad.
dropped 3 waters at table 42,
You know what?
and now
I
he
just
has
heard
gloves
it.
on and
That's
he's
the
giving it
first
to
time
you
I heard about
tableside.
that.
True.
I think actually you're saying a good statement. I never thought of it that way.
I'm gonna disagree.
Or tableside
Okay, time out.
tiramisu. Tiramisu is better when it sits
yeah,
down.
that's different. You're
You
right.
cannot do
You're
tiramisu
right.
table.
You're
Nothing
right.
tableside is good.
The Caesar, come on, the Caesar.
No.
What's good about it? Tell me one
The
thing.
fucking server's hilarious, right? When he's making it, you're fucking with him as a customer. So it's the experience. It has nothing to do with what I
We're
know. What
talking
you're
about
saying.
food.
It doesn't matter. When you listen to any restaurant, it could be pizza, steakhouse, or anything, and you're doing it. An experience is 10 times more than the food. Your food can be a 5 out of 10. If your experience is a 10 out of 10, the customer will come back 100% of the
So
time.
you're telling me you cannot get a better Caesar salad anywhere else?
Oh, you can.
No, you could.
But it's the
you can.
experience.
He's talking
I'm
about
not.
experience.
I'm just telling you from a different aspect of business. What I'm saying.
Steak is where we eat. in
You're
Dallas.
exactly right. I agree with you as a
Where?
person. Like I would never want someone to go and say, "Here's a pasta on table side."
STK.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get better from me,
STK,
or
he said.
pizza, or all that other shit, right? But if you tell me my table side Caesar, simple fucking salad, at the end of the day, you go to these. You go to. I've been in many fucking steakhouses. Like I said, the Caesar salad's fucking average everywhere, 90% of the fucking time. You know when it's not, as a customer, when it's table side. I'll tell you that fucking right now. For a guy who's done it, Me, you give me a table-side Caesar, it could be the same as the guy who does it in the back, and I'd put it better than that because of the experience. A little thing like that, a simple thing like that, just makes your customers experience. That's all I'm saying about that.
That's what
Experience.
I think it's just the aura.
And this
of
is
the
why
whole
they're.
thing.
This is why they are exactly.
I think that's what it
This
is.
This gives you the who are they? What do they do? Like people go there, they dress all leathered up. That's why they're busy. They want to feel like they're in the 70s, they're in the 80s. The place will always be packed. Done. They will never be slow. Tuesday night and Saturday night for them is exactly the same.
Now,
always packed.
real quick, I have a question for you about this because it goes into it. One big thing I don't like about steakhouses, and it's not yours. I've only been to yours twice, and it's been phenomenal. But other places and stuff, like I'll go back to Top Cut. You know why I go back to Top Cut? It's because the waitress and waiters know who I am and they interact with me. And they know my wife.
Yeah.
They know my kid. You know, when you're spending that money, do you tell your servers at Orchard, start learning the customers. 100%. Start understanding who they are, what they want. You know who they are because when that's one of my top reasons. When I go to another state, I go to Phoenix and Arizona all the time. I've been to fucking, what's our place that we love? Oh, fuck, it's going to, what? What is it?
He's drunk when he gets
Oh,
there.
no,
That's
no.
why he
Oh, it's my favorite steakhouse in the fucking world.
We have to go there.
Oh, my gosh.
Go to Phoenix.
Oh, hold on. It's in Scottsdale. We
ain't in Scottsdale too.
Ash at Maple and Ash. Maple and Ash.
I know that one.
Maple and Ash. They have like one in Chicago, one in Phoenix, or excuse me, Scottsdale, one somewhere else in Cali. Maple and Ash. We went for his birthday. We walk in. They go to his birthday. In the fucking menu, their menu, they write "Happy fucking 58th birthday, Joe Ruffino" on the menu, and we have it on a fucking frame in the house. Yeah. That's the first experience you see at a steakhouse.
Yeah.
When I go to a steakhouse, it's different than you go to any other restaurant. I want the fucking experience. I want to be shown the fucking top notch because I'm spending over $1,000, 100%. And when we go there, Maple and Ash, I go to fucking. This other place that I got kicked out of. You remember that one time we had the fight after the Phoenix game? After the NBA championship. The NBA championship. We fucking almost killed those two fucking kids. Oh, my God. We had babies.
That was fucking nuts.
So we went to game 6.
The fucking table.
We went to game 6 game 3, excuse me, the Phoenix Suns, Milwaukee Bucks.
What year was this?
19? 20?
One
21.
When COVID was 21.
Yeah, Phoenix was
Phoenix.
in
It was the Suns
NBA
versus the
Finals.
Bucks. So we're on vacation. We got a fucking mansion in Scottsdale. We're Airbnb. I said to him, we had a fucking pool. We had a fucking rock slide. We had an in-ground kitchen with bar. We had a mini golf course in the back. We had fucking places. There was a ping pong room, pool thing. It was crazy, this house. So we're sitting there. My buddy lives there. He comes. All right, you're coming over. I grew up with him. Next thing you know, I said, what do you want to do for your birthday? He goes, I want to go to the game. I said, well, the cheapest tickets for 5 of us is $5,000. He goes, put it on the fucking card. Let's do it. We go, do it. We get fucking hammered. We go to the fucking steakhouse after in Scottsdale. Fuck, I go there all the time. I've been there like 10 times. Anyways, and you get there. Oh, Mastriano's. We went to Mastriano's. So we go to Mastriano's in Scottsdale.
So you had a place out there?
Yeah, Mastriano's has one out there. But the reason I love it in Scottsdale is because they have a piano player. So I said, let's go.
Like Dino and Harry's?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dino and Harry's.
That's another one, Hoboken. Anyway, so we get there. We're drinking, we're eating, we're getting dessert. We have my friend has a fucking baby, newborn, has a 4-year-old. Joey's 4 years old. We're all there. These 2 fucking kids that were at the game talking shit to us, start saying shit, right?
The game or the team you were on or what?
Just because I don't know what happened.
No, we were talking about Trump.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Trump.
We had a conversation
about Trump. And they said something about it. So then my dad gets in. Then my boy, he's Puerto Rican. Now these were 2 black kids yelling at us. My boy's Puerto Rican. He gets up. Said, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, but I will whoop your ass.
Yeah, he's
jacked. He's actually, shout out to Jose. He's coming in 2 weeks. My boy's coming. He's like this. He's like, I got you, coach. Because he always called my dad coach. He coaches football. He goes up. Next thing you know, we have the whole fucking restaurant is silent. The fucking manager come out. You got to go. Go. He leaves his fucking newborn baby. I got to grab the carrot. He's like, Sal, take care of her. I'm going to go fuck these kids. I was like, it was
a shit show. We stood up and fucking the table went up, chairs went. And it was like,
oh, my mom's screaming, Sal, get your dad, get your dad, get your dad, get him out of here.
No,
I said, get my dad, yeah.
It's time to get down, motherfuckers.
Scottsdale fucking police.
Once I see those eight get up, I'm like, I'm fucking up. Let's fucking go. You're done. That's it. Fucking big sexy's in the house. Fucking boom, boom, boom. And they're coming over and it's like, fuck yous! And then the guys are coming over grabbing us. It's like, don't fucking grab me. And then fucking
then
elbows are going up, pushing this way, pushing that. We're fucking leaving. And then pull out the money and throw the fucking money down. It probably cost me fucking $1,000 more than it should have. But I just reached in the pocket, grabbed the cash, and just like, here, fuck you! And fuck them, and they're on the ground.
Yeah, it was chaos.
It was chaos.
I'm saying,
grab the kids, get the fuck out of town, let's go.
But that's just one experience. Like
that's just one experience.
I'm saying,
and that's on my birthday.
The whole thing. Like when you have a steakhouse, my biggest thing is that's why I loved you guys coming on because I love this shit. I love when you have entertainment. Have you guys gotten involved in that? Have you thought about having a piano player? Have you thought about having something like that?
Well, you guys have DJs. You have.
We've had singers. We've had DJs.
Okay,
we do smoked drinks.
I saw that. Yeah, you need that.
We have a specialty drink called the Orchid. So I have this bubble maker.
Is that the purple drink?
Yes.
The lavender. Oh, that's fucking good.
It's a nice martini. It comes with a bubble, and then when you get to the table, an Orchid gets dropped on it and it pops and it makes like this little smoky show. So we know experience is what it is all about. But for me, I just think the Lehigh Valley is very small, and I don't mean to talk shit or anything like that, but I've traveled the world. I've traveled the country a lot. I've got paid to go to certain places owned by celebrities. I've been with celebrities at restaurants. I've lived a really cool life.
Yeah.
And
you still do.
And I still do. But to hear about like stupid experiences is kind of fucking stupid to me. Like I'd rather good food and sit down at a normal place with good food. A lot of these experiences, the food is shit. Honestly, and I've been everywhere and anywhere. So when the Lehigh Valley just says, like, I just hate when people are like, oh, looking for a fine dining place, and then they tag a diner or something. It's like, that is not
well, you'll see more of that. So
I agree with you there.
People don't understand.
I'm going to say something, though, about that.
Good food.
I agree with you on that, but you have to realize, and I tell everyone that I meet, stop reading the comments, okay? What I mean by that is, when you're a lot on social media, I don't know how much you're on social media against, but I'm just saying if you're there, me and him don't read one comment.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean,
we don't read one review. We don't read anything.
My dance with
Trump
why? Is like at 14,000
views. The people that are the loudest are the weakest.
Yes, just
and
let it happen.
They mean nothing. So when you say that, I will disagree in saying you're not understanding what more of the Lehigh Valley is. You're making the Lehigh Valley what it is because of your thoughts and your opinion, which is fine. But I guarantee you, if you stepped it up, you'll see more of what you want and what you need. Because at the end of the day, you're right. You'll see all those fucking, they're diner people. They're fucking people. They're small. I understand exactly what you're saying, especially in Bethlehem where you're at. It's not a great area. It's a good area. They're trying to build it up, but you still have behind you people who make fucking $50,000 a year. Yeah. They don't make fucking $150,000 a year. So I understand that. But again, I think you can promote, and this is my own opinion. I just think you guys have a great product and stuff like that. Like, I would love, I got to come more. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for as a person. And I think there's more people like me, him, my dad, all of us in this room than the people you see on Facebook. You see that more because you're on your phone 24/7. Mm-hmm. You don't see the reality of life.
Don't worry about the comments. I always say that to people. Like, I never worried about the comments, the cancel culture, all that. I mean, to me, it's just like, all right, well, if somebody don't like me, go fuck yourself. And I mean, you really stood your ground. I mean, people were just trying.
I mean, at the beginning when you guys opened, you had that issue with Trump, correct?
Yeah.
That lady had that on the Brutally Honest.
That's a fucking piece of
there's a
shit.
bunch. I don't
Fucking.
even know
Well,
which
there
one
was the
exactly
big
you're
one.
talking
Damn.
about.
No, the big one was on Brutally Honest.
Okay.
I
I
can't
don't even
fucking
know.
stand-
They
I
didn't
can't
even allow.
stand-
They didn't even allow me.
I'm
in
not
the
on
group.
there either.
They
I
wouldn't
didn't
even
join
allow
it.
me.
We're
Fuck
not.
it. You don't need to be on it.
I'm
It's
funny.
nonsense.
Don't ever be on it.
You want to
Don't
hear something
ever.
crazy?
I'm on it now.
Oh, are you?
They accepted me this year, but in
This
the
year.
yeah.
I'm saying though, they as soon as you first guys open, the only reason we knew is because we have a big group. and
No.
someone-
Wait, we need to tell the story of how it happened, though.
Please.
Tell
So
us.
we were.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Because
I'm
I know
sorry.
that's in the beginning of our episodes. We were like coming out for you guys. We were like, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, we
With
come
these-
to places like yours because of that shit.
We
Yes.
we get a lot of supporters. Because
So go ahead. Yeah, let's start. How did Orchid start? Sorry, we got off.
We started Orchid, and I just thought I was very scared in the beginning because people in the Lehigh Valley already didn't like me because of my social media. You either hated me or you
Oh,
loved me.
fucking cry.
But I also had a good fan base too, so that's also why we picked Bethlehem, because I do have a good fan base. I do have good followers. I have been from here my whole life, So I thought it was going to be good, but at the same time, I was scared because of my social media, and he's such a great chef, and I didn't want that to outshine.
You went overwhelm him.
Can I say this? You got almost 2 million followers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the people that didn't like you have like 50,
Yeah.
and that's why you don't look at them.
And by the way,
But
Joe and I
listen
ate at a
because they
steakhouse in Dallas called STK, and we spent 40 grand. Just to let you guys know.
It wasn't your money.
Yeah, it wasn't my money.
No,
But go ahead.
it was corporate money.
corporate
I had to put that out.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody's talking about steakhouses, and Joe and I ate at a fucking steakhouse in Dallas called STK, and we spent 40 fucking grand.
And if I was there, it would have been $80,000.
There you go.
They gave him the wine
They
list.
gave me the wine
He's
list.
picking out
Yeah,
$4,000
40
bottles.
grand.
40 grand. Great job. I'll give you 80.
Go ahead, Samantha.
What the fuck? I hope a stripper came out. And
No.
started with it.
No.
I don't know.
You don't-
probably
It was like
got
2
a lot
bottles of
followers
wine.
Who hate you like Howard Stern.
It was 2 bottles of wine and French fries.
What the fuck?
French fries.
It was more than that.
Yeah.
It was more than that, but that was a fucking.
I just had to say that. Because
When
I
I
was talking
seen
about
Tony give
steakhouses.
you the
I gotta
fucking
say.
pay. He didn't pay
and he's
for
like, Antonio, pick out the wine. I was like,
Oh,
my
God.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, I'll pick up the fucking wine. Here's
He had
20K.
a hot dog
Joe,
too.
look. I was like, oh my God.
Did they make the wine table side?
I don't know what they fucking did. Yeah.
They let him sniff the fucking glass.
The guy comes with a fucking cork. Boop. He goes, here, smell it. Fucking smell it. Pour it.
There you go. That's $5 grand. Sniff the cork.
You know what you get into? You can pack a bowl table size. Smoke it with some weed table
We're gonna,
size.
you want to hear the best part?
That guy that was
After-
on the show probably.
after
packs
we
the
were
bowl
done-
table side.
After we were done, we were hungry.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yep.
That happened to us.
So-
We went to a Michelin
And you
star
were-
in New
But go
York.
ahead,
We
finish
ended
your
up eating
story.
Gyros after that. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you guys.
gotta
So
eat
okay.
afterwards,
So
right?
you start Orchard. You're scared to overwhelm him and all
Wait.
the shit going on.
So we didn't even open yet. So we're outside. He's in the kitchen.
We were still doing construction.
Yeah,
in
we
the
were still in
restaurant.
construction, and some kid walked in and was like, we're hiring outside, like a poster. And he comes in and he was like, oh, I'm looking for a job. Are you hiring? We're like, yeah. Like, we didn't know this kid. We didn't know anything. Genc was nice and was like, oh, do you want a little tour? Like, the kid knew Molinari's. That was the prior restaurant before.
Oh,
us.
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
that's-
Italian spot.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he just wanted a little tour. Genc was nice enough to just give him a tour of what we were doing. And we were like, here's an application. Do you want to fill it out here? Do you want to take it home and give it back to us? He's like, I'm going to take it home. So a few hours go by and we get this message on our Orchid
Yeah, Instagram.
and was like, you're a racist. You're transphobic. I did
Trumper.
Yeah, you're a Trumper. You're a bigot.
So you got one of those Bethlehem woke
So I got
fucks.
one of these fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
that came
Bethlehem
through.
woke
you
fucks.
live.
Yes.
You're right.
You're a
where
college town.
Hardcore
Yeah.
Democrats, right where your restaurant is.
Yeah, we won. Northampton went red.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this kid was like,
Northampton weren't red. Thank
Bobby.
God.
All right. Relax with the fucking politics. God bless.
so
Shout out to
then
Bobby.
this kid was like, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to make a public apology about your tweets? Because then my tweet, he sent a screenshot of my tweet. It said, and it was National Women's Day. It was from months prior before I
What'd you say?
I said, it's National Women's Day. If you have a dick, you're not a chick.
True.
That's it.
Yo, that's dope.
True story.
It's true.
That's pretty
It's a
smart.
Ask any doctor.
What's wrong with that? I don't
Nothing
I've
see
said that many times.
Yeah. So he screenshotted it and was like, "What are you going to say? You're going to make a public apology, blah 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 blah." And we didn't know what to do. First off, I don't know any restaurant in America that is owned by a model influencer. Who the fuck am I going to ask? What should I do? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, tell them to come in. I'm going to put my foot up your ass and show you how my foot is like a dick in your ass.
You don't do that, but you don't do that. Don't ever do that.
So,
I mean, why not?
Because they're not you. So just stop. Don't listen to that.
What are you talking about?
We're
Come to Biagio.
Yeah, but
I'm going to teach you a
relax.
lesson, and my fucking 15 triple E is going up your ass.
We got it.
Is that hard to fucking feel?
Yeah, no, she can't say
You'll
that.
sign it. You'll sign off
No.
on a freaking waiver, and I'm going to kick you right in your ass.
The whole thing is
Right, that's good, right?
I agree with you.
That's a
we
good. That's
were
a good
dealing
sign.
with an enemy that no other new restaurant ever dealt with.
Ever.
Period.
Right.
Usually when you want to open a restaurant, you think, okay, who's
Oh,
my
so
competition?
that was before you even opened.
Yeah,
Before we opened.
That's the thing I think I was talking about.
Yeah.
Usually you
'Cause
think,
I remember
who's
that.
my competition? Who's better? Who do I have to compete with? Nothing. We had to compete with fucking
Social
bad
media.
reviews.
Before you even opened social
The
media.
city was against us. They organized.
They were?
They organized
protest.
a protest of
Come on.
fucking kidding?
LGBTQ plus in front of our restaurant on 3rd Street where we at.
Oh, I would
For
have
the
fucking
first time
freaked out.
ever. That protest never happened on 3rd Street. The day they wanted to organize a
wait.
protest,
I have to finish.
go ahead.
They were having this protest.
Wait.
I was a part of Lehigh Valley Tea Party, so it's like a Republican.
So are we?
Yeah, so am I.
Shout out to I just got the phone call Tuesday.
Hey! So I
Fucking Republicans.
I set up a meeting with the Chamber of Commerce of
Can I have
Bethlehem.
an ice cube?
So I set up a meeting with the Chamber of Commerce of Bethlehem, and I was like, why won't you do a ribbon cutting for us? Because they refused to do a ribbon cutting for us. They're like, but we are willing to have a meeting with you. And I was like, okay. So we had a meeting. In this meeting, it was a setup.
Where did you have this? At the restaurant or in the
Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, in Bethlehem. So it was like 5 women. I brought my mom. My mom is very smart. And from the
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to my mom. And they said, we will not do a ribbon cutting for you because you're racist, you're a Trump or whatever.
I saw that. I saw that.
So they said that they will only do a ribbon cutting for us if I delete my social media. They don't know how. She goes,
Now, wait, time out. This is Bethlehem Township?
Bethlehem. And
No, the city of Bethlehem.
This is fucking crazy.
she literally goes, I don't know how much your social media means to you, and I don't know how much you make on it, but I suggest you delete it and donate $10,000 to the LGBTQ Foundation.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God.
Come to Joe Rufino
my
and say that
God.
shit. You'll see what the fuck you
I
get.
swear to God.
I'll
And
make them pay me $100,000. Fuck
Fuck,
them.
man, I'll
crazy.
destroy you.
It was crazy.
I would fucking
You
lose
should
my
have said to them that's
shit.
discrimination. That's
We did.
racist.
Yeah,
We did.
you
Good.
should have sued the fucking shit out of the city of
We've
Bethlehem.
been trying. We're trying to find a lawyer.
No
still.
lawyer.
No lawyer wants
Here
to
we
touch
are
it.
in a podcast. If there's a fucking lawyer somewhere that wants to take our case, go ahead. There's no lawyer nowhere.
I've
You
Zero
gotta go.
lawyers.
You gotta go out of
No,
Pennsylvania.
I did.
You
but
did.
We did
you
PA,
still-
we did New York, we did Philly, lawyers everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everyone says
It was very
not
strange.
now.
Try
That
it
is
now.
fucked up.
Yes, but how it works is
We
if
don't
you,
need it now, but
You
If
don't
you-
need it, but it's
But
bullshit.
same.
If you get a lawyer from outside of the state, you still need a lawyer from your
Inside the state to
county,
count,
your
Correct.
county
to be on the
sponsor
council.
it.
Yeah, sponsor
So
and be on the
they're
council.
all scared. They all come to the restaurant. They support us. They love us, but they are so scared because our mayor is a piece of shit.
You better believe it.
Yes, and he will not. It looks bad for the lawyers.
Both mayors, Allentown and fucking
Yeah,
Bethlehem.
you got Allentown. The fucking guy
Fuck
looks
them
like
both.
Pee Wee Herman
Yeah.
with his fucking his gray suit on, like cocksucker. You're not fucking tough. Shut the fuck up. Move out the way. Like just happened. You made a scene. You look like a fucking idiot. Now you're definitely never going to be done. You're never going to be mayor again.
Yeah.
You're going to lose the next term, and you're going to be out of fucking
Oh,
money.
I think he's under investigation, too.
well, he's
he
going to be
is.
on.
Wait.
I hope he gets fucking right into jail, and he gets fucking you know what.
And I don't even want to stop there.
no Diddy.
I get it.
That's just going to be more than Diddy.
I get in trouble a lot for what I say, but it is.
Is
It
Here
is.
you
Pee Wee
could say.
Herman.
Here you could say all
Yeah,
that.
say whatever the fuck you want here.
So I'm very supportive of the police, like I said.
Oh,
yeah,
hell
us
So the police, when our grand opening, we invited the police and City Hall and everybody. We invited everybody for free. You come for dinner, whatever. And even the police, he was talking to me, and he was like, okay, is that all you want to say? And I was like, yeah. And so he turned off his recording, and he was like, you need to sue the mayor. We are all told.
He said that?
We are all told that we are not allowed to support your restaurant.
Not one single police officer. I invited the whole police station, 30, 40, 50 people, steaks for free. Come in, soft opening. Not one person showed up. They had rules from high up. No news came up for us. No 69 News.
That's
no other
that
news.
Democratic
No morning
bullshit.
call, none of that
Zero.
shit.
Not
69
one person.
News, I have a text. They said we have whatever from high up that we're never allowed to talk about you. Never. We're never allowed to.
They're fucking liberals anyway.
Yeah,
look,
but
Well, yeah, they're all
That's
fucked
why-
though.
we are like
that's
the
why they didn't
media's
show
done.
up when we had DJT on.
No,
there.
WFMZ won't show
They
up.
won't show up. They knew
No.
it. Tony knew it.
That would have been the
He-
biggest fucking story of their
Me and
fucking
Tony have
week
talked
when
about
Donald
it.
Trump Jr. showed up to my restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
They made one post for us before we opened and before this whole thing.
before they knew who we were.
Before, it was the most viral story they ever made in the Lehigh Valley for a restaurant. Over 10,000 likes in a post on Lehigh
And
Valley.
that's small.
And that
Yes.
for
And
that.
that's small for them. But you know what that
I
shows
gotta
you?
hold my fucking tongue.
You know,
right
you
now.
know what that shows you? Is how small that was. That's the biggest they had.
My
That's
neck
how
is.
much.
My veins are going
that's
through my fucking
that's
neck
how
right
much
now.
media has died.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Media has died. There's the two hatest people in the world right now are politicians and media, because no American has trust in either a politician or a media person. That's why it's done. That's why podcasts are fucking through the fucking sore. That's why live shows, all that bullshit. Look at fucking Whoopi and all the View and all that.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg, what a piece of...
But I'm
Whoopi
saying-
Goldberg, go back to fucking somewhere and get the fuck out of the United States of
Yeah,
America,
she's
you
an idiot.
fat fucking
I
piece
just
of
want to
shit.
finish this whole protest story. It's
All
very
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
important.
I
Sorry.
can't stand
Yeah.
you, Whoopi.
Hold on. Go ahead. Sorry.
This protest story.
I
is
could
very
use a
important.
stick on you.
Yeah, wait. Let me finish the meeting, and then you go to the protest. So then, in the meeting with the Chamber of Commerce, I said, next week, you have a protest outside my restaurant. You never had a protest outside in Bethlehem and 3rd Street. Meanwhile, we forgot to tell you that before we opened the restaurant, we tried to make websites. They already bought all of the websites, all of the domains. To
Who's
Orchid
they?
Wait,
Steakhouse.
who's they?
LGBTQ
Brad-
community of Lehigh Valley.
No, Bradbury Sullivan. Bradbury Sullivan.
Who's
Bradbury Sullivan?
It's a LGBTQ.
Fuck you,
community.
no.
Bradbury Sullivan.
No, I know.
Fuck you, Bradbury.
So the link of
You
Orchid
need a pool
Steakhouse-
stick up your ass, you motherfucker.
No, but real quick, let's
Fuck him.
be serious here.
So-
I am serious
No,
when I say
I'm
that.
telling you, Bradbury Sullivan
They bought.
is. You know who he is?
No.
I don't even know.
A
who this is.
dickhead.
I know who he is. He's like the George Soros of the Lehigh Valley.
Are you kidding?
Really?
So
I don't
that's
even
where
know.
he got that.
Who is this piece of shit?
So he's a guy who has a lot of money, and he puts all his money Democrat, liberal, bull, all the woke shit, just like George Soros does. So
Well,
I know what you're
so
saying.
if you Googled Orchid Steakhouse, every
Fuck
single
you,
website
Bradley.
would go to them, and they were asking for donations. It would go to a donation
If you,
site
ha-
to
if
them.
you type in Orchid
It would go to a
Steakhouse,
donation
we'll take you
site.
to a list
Yes.
For them.
how much you want to donate.
How do you
for
think Soros
LGBTQ.
gets his money? And
No,
all
I
that
get
other
that. I get
It's
that.
a- it's on a
why
smaller
our
level.
website-
Listen,
why
that's
our
all
website
gonna
is
start to end.
OrchidSTK.com.
Let's just realize one thing.
Wait,
We got
wait.
less than 50 days.
What's
it's
your
gonna
website?
end.
Our
Say
website
it.
is OrchidSTK.com. All
Right now.
because it was all taken.
Wow.
Over 200.
And you have proof of this.
There were-
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
mean? I still have all the screenshots. I'm gonna make a shirt one day.
You should.
With all the whatever we saw.
Jen, do you make a shirt? I'll fucking post it on here every day.
Go ahead. Let him
Sounds
talk,
good.
though, quick. Go ahead.
Anyways, this whole thing was over. The protest day came in. It just so happened for me to have over 20 Albanians in the day of that restaurant. We were closed. It just so happened.
And you don't want to fuck with Albanians.
They
that's for sure.
were all a little
no,
heavy.
you
fucking
don't.
way.
No, you don't.
I love them.
We were closed that day, but it just so happened for us to have an Albanian party,
Good.
if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
And then I think they moved it up to 4th Street the same day because I told them. I said, I only can guarantee for myself.
Well, no.
I'm not going to do nothing. What they do, I'm not sure. They're not from here.
Wait. In the meeting, I said, because I was smart, I said, you haven't had this meeting ever in Bethlehem. You've had this protest / in disguise pride event. Then they tried to say that so that legally they could do it. It was always in Allentown. So I was like, why are you coming on my street,
Another shit
3rd
show
Street,
city.
for the first time in 20 years? And she goes,
so they tried moving the one that from Allentown to Bethlehem.
to us.
To us.
I said, so you just called me a bigot and that I am whatever. One of her children is trans. One of the
Well, she's a fucked up mother then.
So she goes, my daughter is very scared to walk on that street because she goes to the school.
I'd be scared to go home because your mom's a fucking retard.
She said she's scared to walk on our street because I am such a bad person. So I was like, okay, so if I'm such a bad person, why would you hold a pride event in front of my restaurant?
Because her mother never found a dick.
And so
I mean, that's really the bottom line to it. She's
so
never found somebody.
No, she did. She wants her fucking daughter to become a fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, she's never been satisfied. She doesn't know what it is to freaking come.
I walked out of that meeting.
I mean, that's the bottom line. It all comes down to like the sexual explicits of people. They're just so confined. You know,
I agree.
You know, they bitch about shit, but they never found the right mate.
You
They never found the person that makes them really feel good.
Yeah, true. You ever notice the
Preach, Joe.
transgenders, the parents of the transgenders, they look like people who haven't touched each other in 20 years.
No, they don't even know. They don't have good sex. I mean, let's just fucking call it out.
Preach.
These people that by accident we had a baby, we had something. They put something in me and it happened.
They put something in me.
All right, and then the next thing you know, they've never had a good sexual experience. They don't know how to come.
So they
There you go.
So they moved to
There it
4th
is.
Street.
They never blew a big
They moved
load.
to 4th Street.
I mean,
4th Street.
At the Steel Stacks.
That's the truth.
At the Steel Stacks.
Oh my God, they had trans.
I'm sorry,
they had,
PG, but it's the fucking truth. These people have no fucking sexual fucking
Preach.
admiration.
All right, we got it.
I know you got it, but you got to express it.
What I get
Oh,
mad
you
at-
expressed it. We got it.
All right.
He's gonna explain what he wants to say, but then at the protest, whatever that turns into a trans event, I have video proof.
I love you.
And the mayor even spoke and was like, he said, "I'm sick of these people not realizing the new America, like what we've become, like trying to say that like they're taking
and they just got
over."
fucked. So.
And then they had a drag queen event where little kids are throwing money on
Oh
them.
my God! Stop with that
Happened. This
nonsense.
happened at the Steel Stacks, and I hired a videographer that day because I
You know
knew
what-
it was going
you
to
know
be.
what a
Did you
drag
put that?
queen-
Hold on.
Have
Time
video.
out. I want to hear this. Did you? So you? What happened with that video?
He has it. I have it.
Did you put it up on Twitter or any social
Well,
media?
No, not yet.
Why not?
We get fucked with all the time, but
Well, I don't give a fuck.
But-
Tell me. I'll do
the
something.
new election for mayor is next year. So I'm a Capricorn. I'm smart, and I wait. I wait for the perfect time.
So that shit fucking pisses me off. That is the worst one. That fucking thing where I see those
at
costumes.
Steel Stacks, our taxpayers' money played
in
for this.
in a what do you call it? In a leash. There was men
Unleashed
holding another
in
man
front of a
on leash.
restaurant.
Looking like a dog. Looking like a Gaines.
What do you call those sex
The
clothes?
straps.
bandage,
The bandage. The bondage.
There was
Oh,
another man
bondage.
holding
Bondage.
another man, and there was kids throwing single dollars.
like a dog, right?
Yes.
In Bethlehem.
Honestly.
In
and
Bethlehem.
people don't talk about it. It
That's
was not
bondage?
even on
And that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Listen to me.
here.
They even
Who
have
in this
fireworks.
fucking room wants you to put a fucking wrench on your balls and squeeze them? What the fuck is bondage? All right, they're mentally ill. Look at me. Joe Rufino, I'm telling you right now, if you need fucking a wrench on your fucking balls, you need pliers. You need whatever the fuck, a hammer to fucking nail your fucking scrotum down. You're a fucking idiot and you got a mental problem. Come see me. I'll cut your fucking toe off for free.
Yeah,
You're
it's
fucking
probably
a fucking jackass,
easier.
man.
It's,
What the
It's
fuck?
actually less painless, probably. to
Somebody
cut
give me
your
a
toe off.
shot of bourbon right now. This is fucking crazy. What kind of sex these fucking people want? What the fuck is
I
that?
need some too over here.
So
Jeez, I don't even have a fucking
Wait.
glass right now.
Our taxpayer money paid for fireworks too at the Steel Stacks. You know how much money that's to be?
they paid for fireworks at this event.
at the Steel Stacks.
What kind
bro.
of fucking people is this?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
This is fucking crazy.
Yes.
Are you
This
fucking
has to
kidding
be-
me? Don't you have a wife and children? Go home, make love to your wife, kiss her on the lips. What the fuck is the matter with you? Nail my scrotum down to the fucking board. Get the fuck out of here. I don't got time for this shit. Give me a carpenter's saw. I'm gonna fucking put it on your asshole. Get the fuck out of here.
The videographer felt so
LGBT.
weird, and he left.
You.
He felt so grossed out, he had to leave.
I saw
Jesus
one.
Christ.
I saw. You probably saw it on
I
X.
can't say my blood pressure's through the fucking roof right now. Cheers, my man.
Yeah, take a shot. Take a
Cheers to
shot.
two genders. Cheers to two genders right
Two
here.
genders, baby.
There's two genders, male and female.
So-
chicks can't have dicks. Don't fucking forget it. Fucking A, man.
So as you get through this, okay. There you go. As you get through this, Jesus Christ.
Wait,
You wanna
wait,
smoke
wait.
a bowl?
This is how I felt every night for the first year of the restaurant.
It was
I know,
very
but you're
stressful.
not
It was very
52
stressful.
years in the business like him, so he can fucking say
I
whatever the
feel
fuck he
it
wants.
right now from you. It's like whoever this guy is, I want to put my foot in his fucking ass.
If you're ever feeling doubtful at the end of the night, call my dad. He'll talk to you at the night. He'll make you
I
feel
will,
better.
I will.
Yeah, there you go. Get his number.
I take no
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
bullshit. Fuck that shit.
Anyways, as we go, and you go through the fucking parade.
What'd I miss?
Oh, nothing. You just missed
What
a
I
crazy
miss?
rant.
I mean, it
Craziest
wasn't a
rant in 60
Look,
61
I'm
episodes.
a confident man. I
Craziest
got
episode.
asked to speak in Reading. I spoke my mind. I talked for the people of this country, the most important election, and we're talking about these fucking people.
Fucking Bobby.
in Bedlam.
It's all
Fuck
your
those
fault.
cocksuckers.
It's all Bobby's fault. It's all Bobby's fault. I'm going to blame Bobby till day I die.
Hey, you
I'll be
faggots, whatever the fuck you are, 560 Churchill Lane, tell me today in my front yard, let's get
Actually-
fucking down. I'll
actually-
fucking strap you down and fuck you up.
Actually, Bobby, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I
You sign
started
the
it.
waiver and you're done.
Trying to waiver.
So you
That's it.
so for you guys to know where it comes from, and for everyone else to know where it comes from, the reason he's like this is 2006, 2020 election.
2020.
2020.
You signed pizza boxes that said.
So
Yeah,
we went,
you saw it.
I know.
We went to Seed the Table for vacation because
Oh, with Alfie, my man
We went
Alfie.
to Naples,
Alfie
Florida.
Oaks. What a man. Shout out to Alfie Oaks. See the
Yes,
day.
yeah, shout out to Alfie Oaks. If you ever guys go to Naples, go to Seed the Table.
What a
He's a
man.
huge Trump
Alfie
supporter.
Oaks.
He's a
What a
huge Trump
man.
donator.
He took his $225,000 Range Rover and it said Trump 2020 on it. He changed it Trump 2024. During Biden's election, he changed it and put "fuck Joe Biden" on it. Okay,
He's
Now-
the guy that put the Goya. He had Goya products out there for free.
Yeah.
Was that shit with the
Yep.
thing with the Goya? Remember when
yes,
Trump said
yes,
that?
yes, yes.
So
he put all
Alfie-
Goya products,
Alf-
skids and skids of it.
So Alfie Oaks, the guy who owns this, he's the 5th most contributor to Trump.
Good.
Okay,
Fucking great
This is
man,
the guy we
great
meet,
man.
and I'm talking about we meet and we're drinking, we're sitting with his family and looking at fireworks at his place, and he has a place called it's a farmer's market.
I know
They
what
have-
it is.
How about the
I've
German
seen
Shepherd?
videos.
They have
How
a
about
gym.
those German Shepherds
They
you
have-
have with
Oh,
security? Oh, my God.
He got
Those
fucking
were-
security. He got daycare. He's got steak. You want a tomahawk? You go order a tomahawk. You go up to the bar. He delivers you the tomahawk. Sushi.
So how it is,
chicken.
just to give you an idea, what happens is
It's
when you
Wegmans
go
on
into
steroids.
So when you go into the market, the tomahawk is whatever it is, $29 a pound, $30 a pound, right? So you buy it, you give it to them, and then you get a number. You go to sit upstairs. They'll cook it for you. You buy your sides, okay? But you're paying whatever it was per pound to cook it. You buy your sides. It's the cheapest tomahawk you can ever get in your life.
What's this place called?
Season
Season
table.
table.
You gotta go.
It's in Naples.
Gantz, you
have to go.
gotta go.
They almost like got
Go.
canceled because they were
And then go
everything in
meet
there
the
is
owner,
Trump,
meet the
everything.
managers. They'll never get canceled.
Yeah, no.
He's
Listen, I'll
the
never-
5th contributor to Trump. It was during
But,
Biden.
but they had a lot of protests and
Yeah,
everything.
but he
Yeah,
doesn't-
but-
guess what? He
So-
doesn't do. He does not read the comments, just like I don't,
Yeah.
and he doesn't.
I
Well,
don't either.
listen,
they
so-
had Black Lives Matter. So when you do one
Yeah.
of these protests, you have to go into the city or whatever the township, and you get a permit. So Alfie knew they were coming. All right. So Black Lives Matter, we're bringing 2,000 people. Ooh, he got an AC/DC, I believe it was, cover band. They're playing music, and then when they came in with the buses, all the Trumpsters came around with their ARs.
Wow.
They showed up.
They had
It was
trucks.
on
They had fucking Florida just came up.
ABC or something. It was
They
on, like,
didn't
the
even
news
do
and-
the protest. There was no protest.
And then he's up there. He's like, I want to speak to you. I don't want to have a fight with you. I want a discussion. This is where people of America, and they all just was like,
They
all
just
right,
left.
We're calming down. And then they started cooking, doing their thing, and they all shit their fucking pants and left the place.
Good.
So what?
That's how you do
Fast
it.
forward. That was 2020, summertime. Elections coming up. We have the pizzas. Democratic Party calls us. Give them 25 pizzas. I signed Trump 2020 on every one. You know why I did it?
Think about the word he said. We give them.
Yeah, it was free.
We give them.
So I give him that. They called back. They're screaming. He calls me. He's my dad. Sal, get the fuck outside right now. What the fuck are you doing? What happened here? So I do him. I said, what? He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're going to fucking kill her. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, Dad, we were just with Alfie Oaks. We need to be people who we believe in. I'm not going to be a business that no one believes who we are. At the end of the day, knock on wood.
It was a whole new strategy for Joe Ruffino, Big Sexy.
But
Let me tell you that right fucking now.
What I said
I had
all
a
the time-
fucking lot of shit. I had to push that back. But
Yeah.
we got through it, and here we are
But
now.
at the end of the
and now
day-
I call those people, you're a fucking cocksucker.
At the end of the day, I said, we're the best pizza shop in the valley. You know, okay? Numbers-wise, we are. Knock on wood. I have a lot of friends. I wish everyone great. I love everyone. I hope everyone goes. But at the end of the day, we're the biggest fucking people in the valley. I know it. He knows it. Everyone knows it. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's be that fucking guy. Let's be that.
And listen, I didn't stop. After that,
No,
it actually,
now he's like...
I woke up, and I was like, you know what?
And that's when it came to... So that's the thing where we
And
go...
that's where
but
Bobby, we did a
fucking
shitload
went-
with Antonio.
It was just crazy.
All right.
You just go through that.
Fucking
And
let's fucking go.
So Bobby, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It was actually my fault. But
We won. We won.
okay. But as you go on.
Fight.
So now you go through all that shit. LBG, fucking QTV plus fucking CVS, whatever the fuck it's called, right? Now you're here. You're making some fucking money. You're still doing your thing on social media?
Yeah.
Still going well with that?
Yeah.
Now you have the Booster chick. Do you have an OnlyFans?
Can I ask you a question?
I-
Who's the other girls that sometimes perform with you?
They're just my friends. I've made a lot of friends.
Models
throughout.
over the years.
Oh, that's okay.
One of my best
I
friends.
thought
is
they were
Patty.
like, because some of them they're blonde like you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that must be her sister, right?
Patty,
I'm-
bro.
My best friend Patty. That's my
Oh,
best
really?
friend. She's a professional golfer.
Really?
She's
I saw your
Canadian.
golf stroke.
Yeah.
You were
pretty good. She taught
You're
me.
damn good.
Yeah, she taught me. She's a professional golfer. She came from Canada and she got a full scholarship in Florida somewhere for golf.
What the fuck did she stop golfing for modeling?
Because
there's
modeling
mo-
is so much fucking money.
Really?
Yeah.
She told you straight, bro.
I need to know. Yeah, I just want because you think a golfer, you know, you look at golfers, professional golfers, they're making money.
So
I'm
is
a
there,
golfer.
She
is
just
there
made a hole in
modeling for
one
guys
on
like me and
Trump.
Bruno?
She
She made a hole in one?
She made a hole in one at Trump's golf course.
She
in North
did? In
Carolina.
In Jersey or North?
In North Carolina, and whenever you do, you make 25,000. She got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Samantha, though, my question is there modeling for guys like me and my boy here, Bruno?
Everyone's got their thing, of course.
Bruno, you hear? Everyone got his thing.
So I have a question.
So some people want you. They,
He has an
maybe somebody
OnlyFans
wants
page.
me.
No, but you.
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, Bruno.
He does stuff
No,
with pizza
Bruno.
on
I
his
can make you
OnlyFans.
some money. We'll put some dough on your fucking boobs. We'll be good to go. Anyways, I'm joking
We're
around.
gonna put it on your feet, Bruno.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, this one I ask
I
you.
love you, man.
I laugh all the time. This shit is hilarious. And I tell my wife, God bless her, she's about to have a kid. I tell her all the time, would sell your feet, right? There's a lot of shit on there that feet, right? People like feet. I know you're not involved in that. I'm just saying
I
you're
am involved.
Oh,
with
you
that.
are.
No, so that's
People
how,
like feet.
That's how it started. Was because in 2018,
Come on.
I did a photo shoot at actually Broadway Social.
Yes,
So-
Greg.
Oh,
Shout out to Greg.
Greg, my
Greg's
man.
my
Greg
boy.
Salamone. I
Greg
love him.
Salamoni's the man.
Oh, we should have him
we
on.
got to get Greg on.
We should have Greg
I
on,
don't
man.
know. That's a good idea.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
fuck him.
We've been friends with Greg forever.
Listen, I can tell you
Forever.
this. I had my bachelor party at Greg's place, bro. Where
No,
Oh,
my
God.
bachelor party.
Yeah, that's what did I say?
Your
Mine?
bachelor.
No, it's my.
Your bachelor.
It's his.
Come on, I'm fucking drinking. Don't be an asshole.
He paid for it, so that's it.
I paid for the whole fucking thing. I shut the bar down. So
we know that, but it wasn't. If that was your bachelor party, 1980 fucking. What'd you get married? 88.
My bachelor party
87.
sucked. Anyway, we went to Greg's, and I bought the whole place, Broadway Social Hour. It was a Sunday.
Oh, it's
'Cause we were-
fucking phenomenal.
So we were over here, 20 of us, my nephews, all his friends, whatever.
Gotta tell him about the dip, though. Tell him about the dip.
The dip.
You guys ever been to a fucking strip bar where a girl lays down, right? Girl lays down, puts $1 or a $20 bill out of her mouth straight. She, in your mouth, say, oh, you pay her $10. You give her $10. You sit behind under the pole. You put the fucking 20 straight up, and she climbs up to the top, slides down, grabs the $20 with her pussy. No disrespect, but I'm just asking.
I've never heard of this.
Oh my! It happened at my bachelor party at Broadway Social. Remember the strip pole upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, it happened there multiple fucking times, and I've never seen strippers grab a fucking 20 with their vagina coming down 10 fucking feet from a pole.
That's insane.
It was the craziest fucking thing I ever
I've
seen in
never
my
heard of
life.
this.
Craziest thing in this party is.
Oh my!
Sal,
yeah, Colby was there.
Sal.
Colby was there.
But that's a perfect. Okay, so there's girls like that will do that, and then they'll talk shit about girls with OnlyFans, but they be seeing that shit in person.
But
Oh,
Sal,
see what happened.
$20.
Samantha.
Samantha,
We went-
listen
Sal,
to what happened.
how big is her pussy?
No, it was pretty tight. I got to give her credit. It's pretty tight. I got to give her credit. I'm still amazed to the day.
Where's your wife?
My wife knows. She knows this. I've been with my wife 20 years. She don't fucking.
So listen up. So we go there. So we're partying. We get in there. We use Gray's van. He picked everybody up over here. We go over there.
Oh, limo.
No, it was Greg's limo van.
No, we didn't have the van. We had a limo.
We had
Anyways,
a fucking,
go ahead. We had a limo.
What does it fucking
You
matter?
had a limo van.
All right, we had a limo van. So we go over there. We get in. Greg opens up the garage door. We go in. He locks it. I look at him. I'm like, we're good? He's like, we're good, my man. Give him a high five. We go upstairs. So the partying starts. We're having a good fucking time.
Fucking weed. There's coke on the fucking
I
bar.
know.
4
There's a
o'clock in
lot
the morning.
going on in
My type of
I
atmosphere.
get Greg
was a little
comes in. He's
intense.
like, Joe.
I'm kidding.
Joe, come over here. I was like, what the fuck is Greg nervous about? Like, what's going on? They're leaving. I can't stop the girls. I was like, what's going on? The freaking girls we had there that night, they ran down from the freaking.
So the reason they ran down is my cousin, I'm serious.
Sheesh.
My cousin Sheesh, they were in the back room. So Greg, you remember the back room at Broadway
Yes.
Social?
The
where
white
you had-
room with the white
room?
couches,
Yes.
yes.
So that was the room where you take the girl in and do whatever the fuck you want with. So they went in, my cousins, they're Syrian.
Look at Rose. She knows.
You know, Albanians and Syrians, listen, they're the same shit. They're fucking, they come here, they don't think fucking anything about America. He takes this chick's ass and he starts slapping it. This motherfucker's big.
He's big.
At the time, he was.
He's like
Yeah,
350.
but
He's
he
fucking
was
big
big
boy.
and young.
Big, young. He's fucking drunk. He's slapping her. Her ass starts bleeding.
No way.
I was like, well, yeah. That's what I had to clean up.
The fucking bartender, everyone's freaking out. All of a sudden, I'm like, what the
Greg's
fuck?
getting me.
I'm like-
and they're running down. What do you call that?
You remember CVS right there?
Yes.
They
They
ran down
jumped-
the fire escape, jumped
fire
over the
escape,
fucking
jumped-
fence.
and naked.
All fucking 4 of them. And I'm like this. Oh, that was a good bachelor party,
Greg
guys.
goes to me. He goes, "This is some fucking party, bro. I never seen anybody run out of the place like this." I was like, "Well, they had a good fucking time here. Make sure pay them."
This is why they're shut down, and that's why. It's
Well, no, that wasn't why.
No, that wasn't.
I know
why.
it's not,
Believe me,
but
but-
multiple.
Yeah,
It
we've
was-
had some crazy incidents.
Yes.
I've seen
Listen,
some shit.
Samantha. All I made sure was make sure they're taken care of.
But Greg's
Make
my
sure
boy.
this-
He's my boy.
And just Greg's like, I got you.
Greg's a very nice guy. He's
He
always
is.
nice to me. I know he has bad stories, but he was always good to me. Never a creep to me.
Listen, everybody
Everyone
has
does.
bad stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, people want to talk shit about people who are successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who did this? Did you snort a line of coke? Did you do this? Did you do that? We have a life.
Yeah.
It's a history. It's my past. This is where I am today.
Amen.
My past is
Has
where
nothing
I
to do
became
with that.
today. It has nothing to do with it.
Amen.
So as you guys grow, Orchid Steakhouse, getting it going, when did you feel you're here? Like you got it. Like, okay, we got something going now.
So
You're in.
So you're open. You know, you're doing your thing.
it's a funny story, but I used to go to all of you guys probably. I assume you guys do go to Restaurant Store, Restaurant Depot.
Restaurant store right there.
Yeah.
Restaurant store, Nick.
Nick,
So when I used
restaurant
to
store, Nick.
go for my first month, 2 months at the restaurant, 3 months, I was getting the card at the Restaurant Depot, and I was filling it up halfway. We were not that busy, and I used to grab the whole cart and fill it up for the people I used to work for. And every night, if you ask her, I was coming to her, I'm like, yeah, like, we are okay. We're doing okay.
But
Never
not
had
the
a
way you
restaurant
want
before.
it.
You're not coming from a restaurant.
So when you
background.
say, if you don't mind me asking, when you say okay in a steakhouse, what are you saying? 40,000 a week?
I don't want to talk
30,000?
numbers, but somewhere there, yes.
Around 30.
But
to
wait.
40?
You're not really you're a steakhouse, but you're also like you do Italian too in there.
I do
Yeah,
make
but he's a
all
steakhouse.
All my pastas from scratch, yes.
Yes, you can be too, but you're still a steakhouse.
Yeah.
And you're renting.
And we
So
do
you got
have-
rent.
You rent or you own?
Steakhouse doesn't
We
have
rent.
pasta.
You're right.
Yeah, we took
Lehigh
over
students are
Molinari's.
above us.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying though, you still have the rent to pay for.
Correct.
Which is probably high.
It's actually okay because we took over Molinari's lease. He had another 6 years. His lease were 10
okay.
years.
Okay.
But our interest rate sucks because of fucking Biden.
All right. Well, we'll move on.
You could say fuck Biden. Go ahead.
Fuck Biden.
Fuck Biden.
So the city didn't try to talk to the building owners to try to get you out of there or anything?
They didn't know
They
who
were
we
against them the whole fucking time, Oliver. Where the fuck you been?
No, I'm saying did they city talk to the owners of the building, try to go against them?
What the fuck are you thinking we were talking about for an hour?
No, but the city doesn't own the building.
The city don't like them.
I know the city doesn't
Wait.
like them. I'm saying does
Any-
the city
Don't
try
fucking
to
piss me
tell
off.
the building
All
owner
right,
to
I'll
fuck
say
you
it.
guys?
Shut the fuck up right now, Oliver. I love you, but right now
The
it's
city
time
don't own the
to.
building.
It's like the fucking picture he sent this morning from a guy from 2003 he got arrested.
Oh
The
my
city,
God!
the
What the
city
fuck?
don't own the fucking building.
Wait, what the city
Go ahead, I'm
did-
sorry to interrupt
the,
you.
The only thing the city could do was they fucked us with permits. Permits that other restaurants would wait a week or two for, we waited a month or two for, and they would just play around in games. They lost paperwork, whatever, and we would have to come in, and it was a shit show.
All the construction, all the remodeling from Molinari's to where we
So
are
let
at
me ask
today
you,
is
can
me
I-
and my father. Nobody else. worked.
Wow. You
Can I
guys
ask
did it
this?
yourself.
The mayor that gave you the difficulty to open, same mayor now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Piece of shit that was then, there's a now.
What's his name?
Mr. Willie Reynolds and his wife refused to even take his last name.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So she's found a bigger dick somewhere else.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound,
Fuck
you
you,
sound like
Willie
my wife.
Reynolds.
Only wives understand social media where they'll understand that. I would never know that. You would never know that. I would never know that. You know why? Because your wife would look into it and they would figure it the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Yeah.
My wife's
Well,
the same
she's
way.
a doctor.
Oh, she is.
Doctor at Lehigh Valley.
Oh, so
Nonetheless.
she's probably a vaccine fucking
Another
promoter.
great.
Well, I don't go to Lehigh Valley. I go to St. Luke's.
Lehigh Valley.
Yeah,
How's that for you?
Guys, don't say too much. I got a baby going to Lehigh Valley in a couple days. I don't want to hear them come in. Oh, when I tell the doctor, your wife needs this vaccine. No, she doesn't, bitch.
No.
Shut the fuck up and
Call
go
me,
fucking
we'll call
drink a beer.
Angelo.
Yeah, you
We'll
want to drink a
figure it
beer?
out.
What do you mean? That don't happen with me.
I'll call John.
I'm not your
Head of
daughter.
security.
It doesn't happen to me, buddy.
So
You
go
know
ahead.
that. Go ahead.
Basically, when I saw that we were doing okay, is when there's no better feeling when you see the restaurant that. When I was doing payroll, for example, there's no better feeling. I was paying my employees of what they made, what they actually deserve.
Salaries.
Salary also. There's no better feeling when you pay them.
So do you have a head chef?
No, it's me in charge.
You are. You're the head
Me in
chef.
charge,
Good.
and I do have his brother as my sous chef, Angel. He was here when
Walter.
they did the podcast. Yes.
Angel.
Yeah, I met Angel. He said he worked for you.
Samantha, you work there too?
Angel hug me.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm just
Right.
front
A
of
hostess?
house. No, I'm just front of house. Like I go to each table, see how everything is doing.
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
They love to show face.
Now, how do you
and I
like-
get a huge fan base. Like people want to talk to me.
I understand,
either
but how
on
do
my
you
social
like
media or
going?
because Trump shit. It's crazy.
She
But-
started at 6 days a week. She reduced it to 2.
Yeah.
Slowly.
So you get a lot of Trump people that come in?
Yes.
So do we.
Amen.
So many small business owners. So,
So
many
do we.
restaurant owners. So
A lot of
many.
restaurant owners that in the beginning we were kind of like upset too. Why aren't you guys like sticking up for us? They did show up. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
in
They
my
did show
case,
up.
I was fixing my own shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fighting the same battles you're fighting.
Yeah.
You understand? So you're in the same place. And when I heard about it, I was like, well, good for them. Like, keep fighting. That's how my brain went, because I'm fighting HR in Pennsylvania. I'm fighting this. I'm fighting that.
And there's only very few that were, I should say, and I'm saying this sincerely, there are very few restaurants that actually dance in the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That actually go out and, you know what? I believe what I believe in. I stand what I stand for. You know what? If I'm going to lose customers, but I'm going to stand for what I fucking
I had a
stand
guy
for.
come
Oh!
in. I had a guy.
I fucking do it all day.
Yeah, we know. We know.
I'm saying that.
Just
Yeah.
let him talk.
Yeah.
We had a guy come in the other
okay?
day.
Fuck yeah, you okay? Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
gimlet.
Don't say it.
I said it. Fucking drink a gimlet.
And
Never
the
do
other
that.
day we had a guy
I don't
come
get gimlet
in.
out of your mouth again.
Okay. there you go.
He came in. He said, let me get 2 slices. I said, yeah, I'll give you 2. He goes, I want to tell you something. He went like this. I went like that. I said, what's going on?
This
He
is
goes,
recently, so?
Yeah, just like 5 days ago. He goes, I want to thank you for you and your family being who you are.
Yeah. There's no better.
Because there's
that
not,
a
there's
lot.
not a
There's no
lot
better
of,
feeling.
there's not a lot of
There's no
people.
better feeling, no.
There's not a lot of
No,
people
it's-
that do what you guys did. And I
do-
said, no, I thank you. Like you feel, but that little knuckle.
It's
See,
the
it means a
greatest
lot.
thing in the world.
I do have clients that they came in. They said, "How many employees do you have?" I said, "Well, today is Saturday. I do have around 25 in the whole restaurant, back and front." All right, how many you have in total? Well, I have 35. A shot for all your employees.
No kidding.
Or a drink or something. And
No
it's just-
kidding.
Yeah, it happened like what? Like he came in. I would
Recently?
Say, no, not recently.
Oh.
For the past year, but he came in at least 2-3 times a month, and he did the same thing every time he showed up.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, there's no better feeling. I do have great staff. I'm
Yeah.
very thankful. They also, not everyone talks about this, but to work for someone that is dealing for what we dealt with,
Correct.
It's hard.
And still dealing.
It's hard.
Yes, because you get now.
man.
Some of our
Man.
servers get into fights outside. Like they'll be like at the club at like
That's
what,
with their shit that
515.
you. Why would you work there?
Yeah, why would you work for them? Do you feel
Yeah, but then
safe
you look at your
there?
paycheck
You
and
feel
they
safe there.
figure.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I got you. It's like
Middle of the
Yeah.
night, like we did a Saturday. For example, there goes 2 weeks, not one steaks come back. When you work in a steakhouse, a steak comes back. Like on a slice, for example, is different.
Sucks.
On a pizza,
Yeah.
on a steaks is like an upcook, undercook. It's a little
Right,
bit
right.
tougher. When you finish 2 weeks, not one thing comes back, I'm happy. I feel we all
Yeah,
did the right.
promote.
It's no better
promote.
feeling.
Yeah, your staff did
And
well.
then you go home on Saturday night, you did a crazy amount of sales and you're happy and whatever. And then you see a fucking review, 1-star review. I went there and everything was terrible. And
Sure it was.
and,
Yeah.
Don't
and
watch
I
it.
came home
Yeah.
and I
Don't
Googled
look at
them
it.
and they are transphobic.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they always have to add that. Like if
So
you
it
go-
wasn't
if you
the
go-
food.
if
It
you
was
go
the
to Google
fucking
right
what
now-
You were never
believe in.
there. No,
Right.
you were never there.
Correct.
If you go to Google right now,
So
you're gonna
you're-
see we are
you're-
at 4 stars. Whatever. I
Fuck
really don't
'em.
care.
Listen,
I don't care.
you know what your answer should be? Chicks don't have dicks.
No. Your answer should be just a
No.
fucking computer
Well,
like
wait.
we have.
I
Sal,
told
we have.
When
Have the
people come to
computer.
me and I tell them, go fuck
I
yourself,
know,
it's
but
from
I'm
Joe
saying
Ruffino,
online.
they take it down.
But online,
I-
you just have a computer like we have.
I never read them. She sends them to
I
me.
understand, but you could have a business. What I'm trying to say something
Yeah.
where you have a computer. We hired someone who answers all our reviews.
Yeah.
It's
I
AI.
reply.
Yeah, AI replies. Her name's fucking whatever her other name is.
Oh,
That's all it is.
Sarah.
Melissa or whatever the fuck her name is. She just replies for us. We don't deal with it.
yeah, but it,
You know what I mean?
so
I can tell you one-
personally, I
Something
get
that will
shit.
help you out big time.
I can
That's
tell you one
beyond
thing,
that.
guys. I can
and when
tell
I
you.
tell them when they come to my page, I'm
That's
like,
different.
fuck you from
That's
Joe
different.
Ruffino.
That's
They
different.
take it down.
I'm talking about on a broad span.
but I
They
can
don't
tell you.
believe that you're going to tell them something so broad as that.
Right.
To go fuck yourself on social media.
Listen,
Some I'm afraid.
I had a lady last night.
I
Great,
mean, I'm drinking
great
on
thing.
social media. We're having a party.
Lehigh
We're here on
Valley.
social- I'm doing a podcast, having freaking Coors here, drinking a shot. You think I fucking give a shit? And tomorrow I go up and I get in the store and I break my fucking ass. And those people who comment couldn't even fucking take a shit with me.
I had a lady last night comment.
I mean, and that's the
I'll tell you
fucking-
one thing, guys. There's
It's a
20
truth,
people
Dave.
in this room that support you. There's 20
They
people in
could
this
do
room
it.
that support Orchid Steakhouse.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
but at the
Means a
same
lot.
time, I had a story quick. I had a lady the other night comment. She said I gave her a margarita. She posted the margarita on Lehigh Valley Travel, whatever the hell the new thing is.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it. I knew it was my pizza because I made it. Second, I saw we're the only pizza shop that uses Pizza Perfects. So no one else uses Pizza Perfects.
I seen it.
So 79 comments. I gave her a margarita. She said, "Oh, they use shredded mozzarella. This is a margarita.
This is not a margarita." Yeah.
I said, "It's a fresh I literally said, "It's."
You wrote the detail.
I said it's Biagio Pizzerias. I tagged us. Margarita pizza, fresh marinara, Parmesan, oregano, splash on top,
And basil.
First with fresh mozz, and then at the end basil. She goes, "Well, the basil's dark." I said, "The basil gets dark when you order for fucking delivery due to the fact of the heat."
What a heat
I said,
on the
"But
pie. Are you
she
so fucking stupid?"
She goes, "Well, it looked like shredded mozz." Now I never answered, but the only reason I answered is because I saw it right away, so I commented, and I went in, took a picture of the fresh mozzarella we sliced from Grande, the Olivia. I said, "This is the product we use."
Of audio.
And this is the product we use, and this is what it is. I would never lie to a customer, but that's what we do. You know how many margarita pizzas I sold today?
Oh my God! It was.
I
fucking,
swear to God, in my life, I probably sold 70. And
was unreal. It
the
was
margarita pizzas that came, and it was just all
Chopped up so
79
much
comments
fucking
of people who
basil.
do that.
It was
Now,
unreal.
I didn't do anything negative. I just told her the truth. This is exactly what infused garlic oil afterwards with fresh basil and this, and that's how it is.
Yep.
You don't like it, that's fine. But at the end of the day, this is exactly what I'm not going to lie to you about that shit.
You're right, so.
You know? But I want to ask you real quick, Genc.
Yeah.
As we get back into everything, and you guys are the best. I'm going to be honest. Your whole fucking story's fucking great. I've been with my
Your
wife 20
steak
years.
is fucking unreal.
Your steak's unreal.
Thank you.
All that. I've been with my wife 20 fucking years. Your
Your
wife,
mom, 37 years.
he's been with his mom, my mom, 37 years. She does a great job on social media.
Yeah.
She has her thing. We all know what it is. How do you get through that? Do you ever feel a little jealous? Do you ever feel, because, and again, you don't have to answer, but I have to
I
know
will.
as a man. You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough spot. She's doing her thing. It's not like she's doing anything, but her business is excess.
That's a hard gate, right?
So it's even tougher for me because I come from a background where your personality, your character, it's what made you.
If you're a Syrian,
Yeah.
if you're
They don't care
European,
if you're
anything,
Albanian.
Albanian,
Yeah.
Italian,
In Albania,
that's
they don't
not
care
allowed.
if your father drove a Lexus or
Yes.
if they don't care none of that shit. Your character makes you.
Yes.
The only thing when we met is I'm like, so I am with you every single night? Yeah. You never leave me. We're together all the time. Yeah. So what do? You just take a picture of your shoe size and then we have an extra certain amount of money in the month, which is some people work 3 years for
You
that.
show your ass for a little bit.
Yeah, yes. I'll see you. Simple as that.
I'll see you,
Simple
meaning
as
you're
that.
going to
And
stay
that-
or you're going to go?
No.
You can stay.
You could stay, but that's that's a little bit of a European and American style combined. You know what I mean? To think that way, because a lot of guys would not. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of guys would not think that way that you are.
I would say that
Listen,
usually
I have to say this right now. To watch you talk and to watch her look at you, she does what she does, but she's with you.
100%.
no.
Million
I like-
percent.
1,000 million
Yeah, but
percent.
let him answer.
She
Let him
loves her.
answer.
So take
she
a bullet
loves
for you.
I like the question a lot.
Yeah.
And I want to say this because until I saw what really goes on, because a lot of people think they know what's up. Nobody has 0%, 0.1% of idea.
Unless they're involved.
Unless they really see what's going on. Until I got to see what really goes on, that was my whole hesitation in the beginning.
It's actually a business.
You know how hard it is for a man to refuse and ignore a hot lady for 3 months? without never
Fucking
wanting to
hard.
see you in the life. I never wanted to see her until I really found out. Until I really saw proof. What's up?
You know what that's
What
called?
really goes on?
Now, how did that
You know
do
what that's
for
called?
you, Sam?
You know what that's called?
That's called love.
That's called loyalty.
For me, for dating, it was really hard because people thought of me differently.
Yes,
And-
they would obviously.
And I'm like
I mean,
the only, and I don't mean to talk shit, but I'm the only successful one in the Lehigh Valley who's done it. And
Yes.
I can definitely say that.
Yes,
I'm the only
Samantha,
one.
100%.
And so I have no friends here to talk about. I have no friends to hang out with to talk about.
It's okay. You have him.
I have him now.
you have my wife.
But
Call her.
You know what?
You have Rosalia back there.
Samantha, wonder what I'm sitting here right now and it's going through my mind after your husband just spoke about the two of you. I'm thinking about the people that President Trump. Well, look, if you want to say he's not president yet, President-elect Trump. When he elects women, they're women that you look at and you have respect for.
Yeah.
You look at them, they're leaders. After watching this whole show and looking at you, when you talk, I've never looked at you in a way where, listen, let's be honest. Men, we look at women that are so beautiful, such as you and many other women, and I look at you and I say to myself, wow, what a leader.
Patriot.
What a great woman, and you're married to her. And that's
right.
at the level.
You got
of the
fucking
people-
lucky.
Yeah.
Thanks God you moved to America.
Yeah.
You're
No,
very
it's real.
fortunate, but you are very smart, educated, and everything you do, you are right there. It doesn't matter. You can be on Instagram, you can put on a bikini, you can put on a shirt. The respect is totally different. When you see a
mindset.
person like this, your mindset is, wow.
You're a
This is
stand-up person.
respect.
Now, when
this
you go-
woman is a leader, and that's why you're doing with your husband what you do.
You're both
And you
stand-up
fought
people.
through- yes,
Definitely,
I mean,
100%.
You're 100% stand-up. You
You're
really are.
great.
I
The
tip my
rest
hat. I really do.
And
No, I
it
do.
really
Both of
is.
you.
It's one of those things where when you look on the left, Kamala Harris.
No,
you
Joe.
fuck-
For a man to come from overseas, not speak a lick of English,
100%.
for an American woman to support this man,
When he had
listen,
nothing.
I have to tip
You're
my hat.
up there with the Kaylee
I do.
McEnany's. You're up there with all these different women that Trump elects. God bless you.
Honest.
I mean, I swear to God, you should
There
be
you
so
go.
proud of what you've done.
100 years of success.
I just want to answer your question with one
Yeah.
quick
Go ahead.
example,
Go ahead.
just so you know
Yeah.
how really
How real it is.
how really stupid this thing is, right? I've seen my wife wish a happy birthday to a person, let's say Joe. Happy birthday, Joe Rufino. I wish you 100 more happy, healthy years for the rest of your life.
Real quick, say it again. Happy what?
Happy birthday, Joe
Yes.
Rufino.
Let's
You know
say
why?
that.
You know what? Real quick, I'm not trying to interrupt, but that's so fun. You know how all the Syrians say it? Happy birthday. They don't say birthday. You said birthday. I love it. I love it. We have a song. I don't want to interrupt, but it goes, "Happy birthday to you." And it says birth, not fucking birthday.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so funny. Go ahead.
So I've seen that. I've seen that a video, and she got paid. I'm gonna say this if I'm allowed to say this.
Go ahead. She
Fuck it,
makes
say
a lot
it.
of money.
A simple happy birthday wish. This was back in time when we first met. $11,000 for a birthday wish on a.
I wish I was you.
18-second video.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I
do
was
it.
you.
It's my
I'm
birthday.
sorry.
Can I have that
I'm
money?
sorry.
Hold on.
Did I
Time
say
out.
video?
Beverly, come here. I'll
It
get
was not a
naked,
video.
and I'll sing "Happy Birthday" to Rose. She'll pay me
It
$11,000.
was not a video. It was a voice note. I'm gonna say it was a voice note.
A voice
Oh
note.
my
Not
God.
a video. A voice note. $11,000.
Here's $11,000. Happy
now,
birthday.
Now that goes into that whole OnlyFans. That goes into that whole thing. Now you say, would you allow your wife to say happy birthday?
100 fucking
Fucking
percent tomorrow. Actually, my wife's
Fuck
pregnant.
yeah.
She's doing it tomorrow.
Where's Gigi? Gigi, go say happy birthday to somebody right fucking now.
And
Sit on their lap and get another $4,000.
That's 15.
Look, Big Dave will do it.
and people see that when they hear that word, they think, "Oh my God!"
Listen,
Like,
you
what?
guys are stand-up people.
Oh yeah. I mean, we this is.
So how's
fucking
the business? How's the business going now? Everything's great.
Everything's great. We are fully booked for everything.
Thank God.
In December, Weekdays do need some help, but I feel like that's more of area reason than
Yes,
it's
100%.
anything else.
Correct.
My cousin owns Alibi across from you.
Yeah.
He's struggling
Yeah.
a lot during the weekdays,
Yes.
Yeah.
which
But-
is killing him.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
they just changed their menu.
Oh, we
but-
had a party
and he,
over there,
he has
huh?
a great spot. Alibi's great. I mean, I've been there since he had the hookah lounge. I don't know if you know him,
Yeah,
Orta.
yeah, we know him a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
O's.
share each other. We go.
Yeah.
He comes there. We.
Oh, I just saw him 2 days ago. He just came in. He was buying liquor. He stopped in to say hello. Talked to him. I said, "What's up?" Blah blah. But
We
he
gotta
was just
get him
changing
on.
the menu. We got to get him on here. But
Yeah.
it's tough, man, because you're putting in money.
Yeah.
You're putting in fucking money. It don't matter if you get 11,000 for a voicemail. That 11,000 might be gone tomorrow in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay for fucking this.
Shit, how can they get 11,000 for my belly with my black hair?
Just yell "big sexy" and do
You
the
can
Trump
do it.
dance.
I mean-
Probably do it.
I got nice black hair over here.
Fucking guys. Well, guys, it was great to have you on.
I appreciate
I
you.
We
love it.
love it. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to your families. I hope you guys have a child. I know you were about to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have a great family.
Thank
Good luck to everything.
Yeah,
and
I wish you guys so much love.
we'll be there soon.
you.
We're gonna,
100%.
we're gonna bring 20 people and we're gonna drink.
Appreciate it.
We're gonna party.
As they say in,
I want to bring
in
25, 30. Listen, guys.
Oh.
We got to bring like 25 or 30 people there on a Sunday and raid this joint and just freaking spend money and have a great freaking time.
Yeah, 100%.
Orchid Steakhouse. This guy cooks steaks.
And as long as you cook my
Samantha,
tomahawk like that,
You're a powerful woman.
except for Bruno because he's
powerful
making
woman.
sauce that day.
and
All right, that's the
Gaines,
difference.
You're lucky. I got to say this. At the end of the day, Gaines, your story, we're going to definitely put up because that is a realistic story for reality nowadays that
Love you,
people
bro.
need to
Man.
understand.
Thank you. Thank you
The
very
stuff you did was
Samantha.
great.
Thank you.
Samantha, you're a strong fucking woman.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like
You remind
honestly,
me of Trump's lawyer.
She reminds she
Haba, Haba.
Ivanka.
Haba, she's
She
Lebanese.
reminds me
no.
of Ivanka.
No.
I love both. of
No,
them,
she's
but-
I
Trump's
know.
lawyer. Trump's lawyer is Lebanese.
Haba, Haba.
Alina.
Alina Haba.
Yeah.
The only problem is you're not
I know
fucking.
her.
She
you're-
was in Allentown
Are you,
that
what are
day.
you, German,
Yeah.
Irish?
I'm German Italian.
Oh, you're my wife. She's German, Irish, Dutch. Fucking, it's whatever. It is. It's good. You get the good
Good
white
leader.
women.
You're smart because you're
I'm-
Italian.
I'm so happy to have you guys here.
Thank you.
It's like a freaking honor.
So I always ask at the end of the time, any advice you guys have for you, Gintz, on business? What would you say to someone trying to do what you're doing?
Don't rush. It will come to you, and don't see it as a job to whatever you're doing. If you're 16, 15, 14, 18, whatever age you are, don't get a job that you don't see yourself owning that job at a certain point.
Perfect fucking point.
Yeah, if you
Great
if
point.
you don't see yourself getting
It's actually,
that,
Bro,
not to interrupt you, that's the first time in 61 episodes someone has said that. I'm waiting for it.
thank
look
you.
at me.
Know everything about your
Fucking
business.
right on point, man.
Know everything
Right
about
on
your
point,
business,
bro.
and then understand what you're doing before you try to do it.
You still have people or like 30 or 35. What are you doing? What are you serving right now? Well, I'm doing for some quick cash. Quick cash. How much longer are you going to chase quick cash for?
Sure.
And then it just comes like I do have servers right now in the restaurant. For example, one of them is Tony. He's my favorite server. I love him. He came from Oak. He's been serving for 30, 40 years.
He's Albanian, right?
No, Tony's
Oh.
Tony's Mexican.
Okay.
But
And we love Mexicans.
he's a lead server. I love him, but like it sometimes I feel bad when I have to give him orders and tell him what to do, or because sometimes it's the most basic stuff. Sometimes it's all right, clean your hands, or tuck in your shirt, or
Right.
whatever the case might be, or it's just I want to say this. Whatever age you are, get a job that even if it's your family business, don't stop. Chase that. Learn it the right way. If they own a restaurant, learn the dishwasher job, learn the food runner job, learn the cook job, learn the manager job, learn the POS system, learn everything you have. You know.
Bro,
No, I'm gonna.
He's on point.
I've been saying it.
I love
for
this guy.
61 fucking episodes. I've said this to every
I
pizza
love
shop
it.
owner that we've had
I
on,
fucking love it.
and not one pizza shop owner said what you just said.
Appreciate it.
And I tell people,
I fucking love
tell
it.
people all the time, I don't give a fuck. You just open up.
If I
pizza
didn't
shop.
knock over all this shit, I'd come over there and tackle you right now. I'd bite you on your neck.
Appreciate it.
But he's right. So
It does.
yeah.
It does.
I'm not right. I'm just telling you. All right, I'll bite in, Tony.
Stop. I got to do this fucking. I got to do sponsor.
Nah, you're right. And Samantha, for you, if you talk to anyone on social media, doing what you're doing, tough business. Listen, let's be honest. We all could just shut the fuck up. You got more followers than all of us fucking combined.
She's a power woman.
Okay?
And you have
And you're
And she
smart.
better post our shit.
You're smart. You're very intellectual. You understand what it is in your husband, your family, your business.
God
what
bless
you
the
have.
two of you.
Honest.
God bless the two of
Honest.
you.
At that point, what would you say to someone trying to do what you're doing?
Number one, I would never tell them to open up a restaurant, honestly, because it's so fucking stressful. But if they do, I would tell them.
No, I'm talking about social media now.
Okay, social media. I would just say, in general, even restaurants.
Bruno, you listening?
anything, I would
Come on,
say
you're getting your page.
never back down, never change of who you are, because social media is very fake, but the people who always succeed are the ones who stay true to themselves. They get a lot of hate, but they are always staying true to themselves.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Good job.
I might have lost followers, I might have
I like
lost
that.
money, but I've always stayed true to myself, and happiness is always number one.
You always gain that money back.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we always talk. It's a
Always.
little acronym. You know, when you get in a car accident, it's metal. Your life is not metal. So a little acronym, a little thing with that. But great job,
Samantha.
I love it. Samantha, great
job, bro.
Let's finish up with our sponsors quick.
Here we go.
Fucking great job, man.
Appreciate
you
it.
guys.
Thank you guys for
I love
having
the
us.
two of you.
Yeah, thank you
Real
for having
quick,
us.
real
I'm
quick.
actually honored to actually sit here with the two of you, and I've been blessed by this show.
We could go for another 3 hours. Don't worry.
Honest to
Next
God.
time. Next time.
Oh, we'll have you on again. Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
We will have you on again.
Here we go. Enter.net, our good man Juice. If you need a social media, website design, and all that good shit here in the Lehigh Valley, Japan, and Hong Kong, he's got you. Enter.net. Nick's Restaurant and Pizza, our good man Nick Bozakis and Maria Bozakis. Great seeing you yesterday. Thank you for the sponsorship. Franco's Pizza, Rose and Filippo Belia, right there in the Wilkes-Barre area, across the street from the federal courthouse. As I always say, before you get locked up, before
Go
you
have
get
a good
25
meal.
years, go have a meal. Steve Seiler Insurance, 570-446-8023. All your personal insurance needs, or your insurance needs, basically. Master Supply, shout out to Dave Sweeney. Hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin and Barb Master. Thank you for this phenomenal sponsorship. Banco Beverage, Jim Glassick, Tony Gallo, and Joe Marino. Great speaking to Joe, and thank you for the sponsorship. Restaurant Store, good man Nick here on my right, to your guy's left, but you can't see him, so on my right, believe me. Thank you again for the sponsorship. Anna Capri Foods, our good man Jerry, Trish, and Lou Gospel. Shout out to Lou again for the baby that you just had.
Hey,
Beautiful
thank
baby.
you for the sandwich on the tomatoes.
Thank you for the tomatoes that you shipped to Joe today. We'll see each other soon with my big fat fucking check on Friday. U.S. Pizza Team. Shout out to Brian Hernandez. Thank you again. Gemma Olive Oil, our domestic California olive oil. That's coming out in a few weeks. I think I'm going to see it on Friday, but I'll let you know. We'll have it up here, and we'll have it on Shopify.
Well, even if you have it in the new year, that's fine.
I'm going to bring some to our good man here at Orchid Steakhouse. Peroni Beer, thank you for the phenomenal sponsorship. I had about 12 of these tonight.
Fantastic on that. Also, we have a statement on Peroni. We are going to be doing commercials, correct, Antonio?
We were doing the first commercial. We're going to do with I'm going to do it with Bruno Scipione on the 19th of December. I'm going to do it with Nick's Pizza in Bethlehem. I'm going to do it at Caddy Corner in either Catasauqua or Nazareth. Probably
and
both.
We'll try to do another one.
Yeah.
Let me get with
you
him.
do
and
Peroni
I'll-
Beer by you? You said? Maybe I'll do a commercial by you. Is that okay? Yeah. Perfect. So, even Orchid Steakhouse. RyanStarkMedia, thank you again for all your media
Ryan,
stuff.
you are so crazy, bro.
I mean, you talk
I don't
too
know
much,
how-
Ryan. Okay?
You just are
Listen,
a crazy
at the end of the
motherfucker.
day, cheers to all our fans, but I want to let you know as we move forward, Ryan Stark Media, get on his platform. because he's fucking helping us out a lot.
Yes.
And good for
Yeah,
him.
Ryan Stark.
He's doing a fucking
The
great
crazy
job.
man in the room.
Good job, buddy.
My brother.
So, thank you.
And he
for
loves
him.
pizza.
And
He
you know what?
loves
He
pizza.
eats too much. He had like 12 slices tonight.
Shout out
Well,
to
he's got a gay weight.
Transdental. Again, 610-841-7555. We're going to check all your teeth before you leave for home tonight. So if you need some teeth filling and all that cavity shit, Transdental. Phenomenal pho restaurant. I ate it last night.
Absolutely unreal.
Donkey ate it last night too. He sent me a couple pictures. And
Steve Salad.
Steve Salad.
And also, I was at his house. Again, this motherfucker prepared 7
cooks.
different.
I think he cooked a raccoon. What'd you cook?
I don't know what he had.
Whatever the fuck he had, it was
venison
great.
You at his house. What a fucking
Sometime
spread.
when he is
What
Vietnamese
a
shit that he
spread.
fucking found in his backyard, cooked it on the grill. It was great. Okay.
Kung,
He cooked us an ostrich.
Yeah.
The ostrich was unbelievable.
I left your house, Kung. We went to Wawa, which is Wawa from Kung's house is 1 minute. I told my wife to get me an energy drink. She came back out. I was passed out in the car. Okay? So that's a good time.
Tequila High Noons. I had to make
Again, shout out to Bruno Scipione's Pizza on William Penn Highway. Shout out to Bruno Scipione. Shout out to Biagio Pizza here at Cedar Crest Boulevard. Go see him.
1526.
Come on, motherfucker.
and
1526 North Cedar Crest Boulevard. You know the fucking number.
And most importantly, Orchid Steakhouse. Samantha, thank you for coming here.
the two of you.
Genc, thank you for coming. And the fucking steak, I can't get over it still.
10-10.
322 East 3rd Street, Bethlehem, 610-625-9222. I'm
I
telling
don't
you
give
what.
numbers. I gave you 10-10.
I give him a fucking 15,
What's
15.
what's your
Well,
reservations on? How do you make reservation?
Resi
Resi?
or by-
Go on Resi.com. And
And it's
Resi.
orchidstk.com.
Get to Orchid Steakhouse.
Guys,
the
get
food
to
is
Orchid.
phenomenal. I'm telling
maybe-
you right now, it's fucking phenomenal, and get your asses there.
We might have a party there, PizzaFellas podcast, for our Christmas party. We'll let you know. Maybe we'll talk to them. We'll have a little get together and drink
That'd
on
be
a Sunday.
fucking awesome.
So
And
we'll
as
have
always,
some
say
fun.
to my guests, to Georgette, to Joe, thank you for the hospitality. Thank you for you guys for showing up. And as I always say, thank you for coming out. God bless and good night.
Cheers.
I love all of you, and I love America, and most of all, I love President Trump. Fight, fight, fight. Big Sexy, I'm out.
PizzaFellas podcast right here. The hottest in the world.
It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass. Light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe. Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.
PizzaFellas podcast right here. The hottest in the world. Fire.